You already did a sound check?
Yeah.
That was another thing, too. Logan, if you want to share the stream right now.
Share the screen. What does that mean?
Share the stream. Share the video. That's the one good thing about playing this music at the beginning is it gives me a second to do.
Kimberly just texted me and said there's complaints coming in already that we're not starting on time.
Well, sorry, folks. It was we had to get the chicken wings ready. We'll explain it in a second.
They're watching you, man. It's tough out there. Critics are tough.
Yeah, they're relentless, dude. At least I know them. I don't get upset when people that I know are hating on me. It's the YouTubers that I don't know.
The people whose opinions you care about, you don't get upset when they get mad at you, but you get angry at the trolls? That's fucked up, man.
You'd think it'd be the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the constructive criticism from people I respect.
You should talk to somebody. Maybe we'll get into that. Get to the root of your problems.
I feel like we're not that loud, though. I guess we'll find out in a minute when we get everybody getting mad at us for that. We should have, shotgunned one right off the bat. But
oh, God, no. I can't do that.
No.
we are going to open up with a wing pretty shortly.
Oh, we're starting with that?
Not starting, but it's going to be nearly starting.
You might send me into a tailspin.
It's going to be tough for you. I can guarantee you. I wish I could. Oh, I can. I can fade it out. Hold on. Does everybody like the new setup?
I love it. But
The
I've never seen it
sideways
before.
setup? It's kind of hard to... What do you think?
I mean, I like it so far.
Okay.
I don't like change, though.
Yeah, I know. Well, it feels weird not looking at Logan, but it feels weird not looking at the camera quite as much, but I think we'll be back half
I don't know who to look at. It's like I don't know what to do with my face. I don't know which way
Or your
to
hand.
turn. And the camera's directly in front of Jesse, so if I look to her, it looks like I'm addressing the camera.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that especially from your spot, you won't even be able to see Jesse. 'cause-
No, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Yeah, that's kind of an issue.
Tina to you.
Tina, sorry. That's her stage name.
Oh, that's your alias.
Yeah.
I don't want to get cancel cultured.
Yeah, from our
Cancel culture? That's a real thing.
from our f-bombs and our everything else that we're going to try to withhold.
Oh,
She would
yeah.
like to keep her job and everything else, so that's responsible of her.
Oh, okay. All right.
Jackie and Ryan say they like the new setup.
Okay, thanks, Jackie and Ryan.
And Katie says, Logan, get it together.
Yeah, Kimberly already texted me and told me to fix my posture, so I'm in my own head already.
Oh,
because I'm checking
no,
the phone.
mine's
No.
bad. So we'll have a competition on who has the worst posture throughout
Well, and
this
how
entire
in the
video.
hell? I mean, do you want? Should I sit like this? I mean, I
That's
feel
a little
like-
better,
I mean,
honestly.
You think
No.
that's better?
A little bit.
I think you
A
should
little
sit
bit better?
however makes you feel comfortable to have a nice
Well, it doesn't
conversation.
look comfortable. I don't know if this looks authentic. Who the fuck's
You're not supposed to be talking. I haven't introduced you yet.
Okay.
Introduced.
Wow.
Introducted. All right, we got a special guest here with us tonight. I should have already had my book open. I only had 3 minutes to do it, but anyway,
I know that was the whole song. We rocked the whole song. out.
yeah, we always do.
Okay. All right.
Joining us tonight for episode 26, the very great Logan Farmer, great dad, softball dad. I just found out the other day. I didn't realize she was playing softball. Great husband. Maybe not. Don't confirm that with his wife. Ford driver. That's questionable.
Yeah.
Bricklayer, mason man, gas pumper. Well, gas pump installer, I guess, back in the day. But
Way
my
back
daughter
in
would
the
call
day.
pumper.
Way back in the day.
Yeah. Gardener, living up to your name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, Logan Farmer.
Yeah.
I was gonna do the first wing first, but I'm too nervous and I don't want to do the wing
Do
right away.
it.
You have to do it too.
Okay.
Well, all right. We'll just go ahead and do the first wing. If you want to bring it over,
Is that It looks like the Maker's Mark.
it does.
Bottle.
Are you a fan of Maker's Mark?
I love it. Yeah, sure.
Is that your favorite? You're a bourbon drinker, aren't
I'm
you?
a bourbon drinker. Yeah.
Is that your favorite? I know
yeah.
you had a bottle of it for a long time, or not for a long time, but for a while back.
Yeah, I like Maker's Mark. I love it. It's hard to narrow it down to one.
Well, if you had to, and this is a podcast. If you had to narrow it down to one, which one are you gonna do, dude? It's a slow start, but we're getting there. I should have gotten the wings ready before too, but I didn't. So everybody, give us a break.
Those look like chicken
Danette
nuggets.
says, love you, Daddy. I don't know who that's directed at, but she loves one of you very much. And Susan says, great guest.
Oh yeah, my mom loves you. So
Yeah,
Oh
she
yeah.
does.
Yeah. Feelings mutual there. Hey, Susan.
See, he already knew her
Careful.
name right off the bat. All right, Logan. And my mom does not like the hot wing scene, so
Why?
I think she's tired of them. I don't think anybody else is. Do you want to have a smell of this first?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like mustard.
It is very, man, I'm so nervous.
You've
It
done
looks-
this one a million times.
It looks disgusting.
Well,
That
it kinda-
looks awful.
It's really not that bad.
It's called The Last Dab, so she's going to say it's not that dab.
The last dab.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, that looks
No,
terrible.
I was reading and.
And I did touch their nuggets, and I did test positive today
What if I
for the
throw
coronavirus.
up?
You won't.
If
And
you
we've got a
throw
trash
up-
can.
Yeah.
There's a trash can. Well,
I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm going to throw up, but
All right. Sorry, like I said, slow
Okay.
start. We're going to get into some...
how terrible does that look?
Oh, dude, it's like throw up? I think it's more like throw up. Is what it looks like.
it doesn't look good.
Well, I don't
It
wanna
doesn't
eat all
taste
three.
good either.
It smells... No. You can take one. Jess is taking one. I'm taking one.
Oh, God. Do
We're
we
all
got to eat the
we're
whole
in
thing?
this together. No, you can eat half of it if you want.
It does smell hot. It smells like fire. Yeah. Not the good kind of fire.
I'm going to eat the whole thing.
Oh, God.
Oh. We don't have any rags.
Holy shit.
We don't have any...
I'm not
There's a
eating the rest
towel
of
on the
that.
ground right there.
Why would you do that?
That one... Well,
I'm not eating the rest of that. That's terrible.
you wouldn't do that. Oh.
We're falling apart here, y'all. Bristol.
You
Bristol.
said you like spicy food.
Yeah, but that's not spicy. That's just that's kind of
Well,
that's beyond spicy.
I will say that I think this one's hotter.
Well, I'm not doing. I don't want to. I don't know if I want to
We
do
have
that.
to do it.
Well, we should save it to the end so I can talk.
Oh, yeah. No, we are. That's the
Holy
last
shit.
thing we're doing. That's
You
the last
like
thing we're
that?
doing.
You like that, Jesse?
I mean, I wouldn't say that it's
Woo-wee.
enjoyable.
Jessie said that she's excited to try this one.
Holy hell!
I have the hiccups.
Oh, me too. I don't have any
Bristol.
rags either. Oh, I'm just gonna use this piece of paper.
Oh my God! Can I have the milk, Jesse?
Oh yeah,
That
Logan
was
Farmer
horrible. I brought milk for this.
he brought milk. He's a
And
smart
thank
man.
God. Oh God! It's whole milk too.
Oh yeah. You should have brought what is it called? 100% milk or fresh milk or whatever.
Whole milk?
No, there's like real milk, non-pasteurized and everything.
Non-pasteurized. I don't. Is that safe to drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're like caveman like we are. What is even this? What is this?
I'm a fan of Louis Pasteur.
So
I don't know. That was a bad.
we did it. We didn't die.
No, but I wonder how long this is going to go on for.
Only
Not
about
long.
5 minutes.
Because it's uncomfortable.
It is very bad. That's why I didn't want to do it right at first.
So why did we?
Jesse, Tina.
Sorry. Peer pressure.
All right. Are you a fan of dryer sheets? Do you use dryer sheets?
What?
Do you do any laundry?
I do a little bit of laundry.
We're asking weird questions.
Kimberly
tonight.
does most of the laundry.
We're bringing the weird out.
Her mom, however, huge fan of dryer sheets. You'll find dryer sheets anywhere.
Well, they gotta
in
come
her
out.
pants, stuffed in her pants, in her hat, in the bottom of her car,
What?
everywhere. Everywhere.
Why?
She puts them everywhere.
Oh, use
She said
them
she-
recreationally outside of drying clothes.
She says they keeps bugs away.
Yeah, I've heard that that's true. I just meant do you like using them in the laundry?
Well, yeah, of course. Why? Who wouldn't? Who doesn't? Is there anybody that doesn't?
Tina.
I don't.
Oh God, excuse me.
She's a communist.
That's an aggressive statement to make.
Well, I mean, who else?
What's the
wouldn't use-
logic behind that?
I don't feel
Oh
like
my
I
God,
need
see, I'm
it.
burping
Shouldn't like
into the
smoking.
mic. Oh,
It's okay. Dude, I'm gonna burp loud later.
Oh.
We're gonna have a burp off. The last wing.
I'm not trying the other one.
Yeah, you have to. Everybody talk them into it.
Oh God. You call me what you want.
Why did y'all do that first? I don't know, TJ. Because we're dumb. We're dumb.
Well, I didn't want to, but hey, I'm just
Well, yeah,
I'm rowing the boat. You're steering the ship.
yeah. We're also gonna run the steam engine finally, right? You got to remind me though, because I
I
always
don't know. You
forget.
said we were going to do that at the end too. So should we do it now?
No. All right. So anyway, so you're a fan of the dryer sheets. Some people, like I said, they just don't use them.
So why wouldn't you?
don't
What's
know.
the logic behind that, Jesse?
I just don't. Feel
Animal
like,
cruelty.
What? No, I just don't feel
They
like
stick them in there with animals. Stick
they-
the animals in the dryer and turn it on.
I mean, are you comfortable right now, Jesse? Are you okay right now?
I'm sweating profusely.
My tongue is like, oh, I mean, wow.
I mean, my nose is running like a little bit, like, but I feel fine.
I'm drinking.
I don't know
Use
why we did it
yourself, dude.
first. See, From the show Hot Ones, that's where the sauce comes from. Anybody that's seen that show, they progressively get hotter and hotter. This was not how we did it. We went hotter, and then I guess at the end of the show it might be hot again. But we went for the hottest first, which has only been done by one other man, Andrew Yang. What's his name?
The entrepreneur?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. I saw that dude on the History Channel today.
You watch the History Channel?
Yeah, every once
He's
in a
a
while.
history buff. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well,
But
anyway.
on rainy Saturdays, I mean, what else are you going to watch?
So what's the thing of the dryer sheets? What does everybody else say about the dryer sheets?
Nobody said anything about dryer sheets.
All right. You're a Ravens
It's a
fan?
Hot topic.
I meant to. Yeah, no. Well, it was a bad one, but that's why I wanted to start off with that. We'll get better as we go on. You're a Ravens fan. I wanted to wear my Titans jersey, but I couldn't get in there to get it. How do you project this season going for the Ravens?
Oh, man.
If
are
you
we,
can
are
even
we going to have a
speak.
season? Are we
I don't
gonna-
know. Are we? I think football's supposed to happen, just not college football.
Yeah. Is it going to? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Everybody, you keep thinking that everything's going to go on in business as usual, and then it's like, bam.
NASCAR's
Not.
happening.
NASCAR's happening?
UFC's happening.
Yeah, but
You're
those are like individual sports.
Baseball's
I
happening.
feel like
Baseball's
football.
struggling.
Baseball's struggling, and I don't know a whole lot about it, but I feel like football has got to be one of the hardest ones to pull off. Basketball.
So many players on the team.
Yeah, basketball. There's like 15 guys,
Total.
including the coaches, maybe 20.
Yeah, probably like
Football,
20.
there's 52 on the roster, and then probably like 30 coaches.
Yeah, at least 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, but I think they're practicing, so I hope it goes good, and I hope we beat the shit out of the Titans. That's for sure.
What's so funny over there?
Ryan said dryer sheets are awesome.
Well, and again,
Don't
back
take
to
his
that.
side, Ryan.
I don't. So Jesse, I didn't even hear you. What's the logic behind not using them?
I just don't feel like my clothes need them.
Oh,
Like
so
I
you-
don't feel that they make a difference in my laundry experiences.
I'm putting that up there so everybody knows why we're sweating and wiping our heads.
I
And
might
going
agree
like this
with
so
that.
much.
With the dryer sheets, I mean, there are a lot of things that you feel like you should use because it's the norm, but what good do they really do?
Right.
Do they serve any purpose?
Like
I
I heard,
feel like it doesn't do anything but put extra scent in my clothes, and I don't like this. I
do
don't
you
like
use
the
fabric
smell.
softener?
No.
Oh man, that's some starchy
I feel
shit.
like it's dryer sheets or fabric softener. You
One of
do
the two,
other,
typically.
Yeah,
yeah.
like aren't dryer sheets like
I feel like they
Fat.
they
Do
reduce
you wash
static.
your clothes on a washboard?
no? We use the same washer
All
and
right,
dryer.
this
I
is supposed
just
to be a
don't-
dud topic. I didn't know we were going to go this far into it, but I'm not mad at it.
Oh,
I
what?
think that it's supposed to reduce static or something too.
Dryer sheets?
Didn't you say your
Your
mother-in-law's
clothes are
watching?
always
Who we're both
staticky.
a huge fan of. Does she know anything about dryer
Granny?
sheets?
I don't
No,
know.
your
She
mother-in-law?
puts, she
Is that what
puts them
she goes
everywhere.
by?
She's probably got two in her back pocket right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What does
where's
she gotta say
Amy? We
about
need
it?
to get her opinion.
She's in
on that.
Florida, so I mean, you got a you're
She's
spanning,
only 10 seconds behind.
You're spanning the whole East Coast right now, and
Yeah.
you know what? Kimberly's dad might be watching too. I don't know.
Where's he at?
He's in Pennsylvania, so I mean, we're pretty much north to south right now.
My Cambodian friends haven't tuned in yet, but they should be here soon.
How do you meet people in Cambodia?
I didn't. I lied.
Doesn't.
I don't have any Cambodian friends. Or followers. I don't have any followers.
Nobody watches
3
the show.
friends.
Oh, you got to start somewhere.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's another thing, too. Did we ever watch the It Goes Down Robert video? We're going to skip over that for now.
No.
All I see, I can see your sheet over there, and I see Logan
Farmer.
written in big letters right in the middle of the page. But
Well, that
with
everything
a
else
big
is in
heart around it.
That was supposed to be the big intro, but I accidentally said your name at the beginning and then a bunch of other times. So
Ah, that's okay.
it's supposed to be Logan Farmer. Yeah. And I was going to hit the sound button that I don't have, and it was going to be, or Jesse was going to do it.
Yeah, you're
That's the
welcome.
sound button. I
The
go,
heat is finally starting to die down.
It's good now.
Are you for real? You're still suffering?
Yeah.
It was intense.
Yeah, I mean, you got a badass palate, Jesse.
So we're right
Yeah,
into
I
this
do.
one now.
No,
Just kidding,
no,
just
no,
kidding.
no. The
I'm
Wicked
down.
Tickle.
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Dude, I've watched
Relax.
YouTube videos on that.
Really?
We should be,
That
remind
is
me to
the-
post
That's the
some right
Maker's
before we do.
Mark thing right there.
It is really
Yeah,
cool.
the
That's why I
candle
haven't
wax
even
top.
opened it yet. I wanted you to open it. Actually, I wanted TJ to open it because he sent it in. So we can blame TJ for that one later.
So that one's supposed to be hotter than this one.
Who's your favorite NASCAR driver?
You know, I don't have one. Is it blasphemy that I don't like NASCAR?
No.
No.
Is it for me to come on
I
this
said
show?
that joke as a. I said that, question as a joke, I should say.
I don't have a problem with it, but you know, I just never
know.
watched it. I don't know.
Yeah, I
My
know.
old man never watched it. It's like a
Yeah.
generations of NASCAR haters in my family.
Yeah, no, that's all good.
Yeah.
I literally wrote down the question just so I could ask you and be like, see if you would like stumble
can-
like, and just make one up.
Dale Earnhardt Sr.
All right, did you hear about the LOL dolls thing? Jesse, you wanted to bring this up. You've got a daughter.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? Do you
So,
have
I
LOL
don't-
dolls in your house?
Did you see the video, Logan?
I haven't seen the video. Ethan texted me about this earlier, and I didn't. I googled it. I couldn't even find anything. I don't know what he's talking about.
We could probably pull it up.
We've
shared
had-
it to the Turn Left podcast
We've had
page.
LOL. We're a big LOL supporter in our house. We've had LOL dolls for years. What are they doing now?
You ever put them underwater?
Submerge them in ice water.
Don't
and-
some of them the directions tell you to do that, and they
Well,
change colors and shit?
They change colors into nasty lingerie.
Some of them
No.
are like,
Like
literally like
BDSM looking stuff. Like
the
pasties
bras
and
that go around your
leather.
tit and there's nothing actually on the tit.
pasties,
Like a string that
Yeah,
goes around.
like-
no, they're not pasties. That's for strippers.
like a string bikini.
String bikini with nothing in the middle.
No way.
Like the string that
Yeah.
wraps around the tits. Kind of like the BDSM thing or something, right? That's
Yeah.
That is weird. I don't even know what
Like-
that stands for.
Bondage, sports.
Bondage.
Bondage, dominance.
I
I
think
wonder
it
if they're going to
starts-
cancel that sport
Yeah,
because of
bondage,
COVID.
Ugh.
dominance.
Anyway, it's nasty, slutty looking little lingerie they put on these dolls if you submerge them in ice water.
How about that? What perverts?
check out the.
Who makes those?
I don't
Ooh.
know, man. You may want to check.
Give Logan
those
some
dolls.
shots. We don't have any liquor here. I don't drink liquor that much.
Who said that,
Ever.
Katie?
Katie.
Yeah. Is Katie gonna call in?
Terrible influence.
Is there a phone number to call?
Did she call your number?
1-888.
No. She's got your number, doesn't she?
My cell phone? Yeah.
Yeah, she can just call in and come on
I turned
speakerphone.
I turned my cell phone on violent because silent. because-
Violent? Oh, I need that
on
mode.
violent.
I need that mode.
Kimberly said, "See, this is why I'm going to turn my phone off." She said, "You're in big trouble. Shout out my dad, but not my mom." I feel like I've talked about her mom like 3 times
We've
already.
definitely talked about Amy like
yeah, we
3
talked
times.
about her like a bunch.
Minimum 3 times, and I said
That's how we
Grammy.
started off the dryer sheet story.
Yeah.
We mentioned her way first.
Yeah.
Pay
That's why
attention,
we're gonna
Kimberly.
flip
Yeah,
that.
you're in big trouble, Kimberly.
I know.
We're on to you now.
Yeah, check yourself.
Okay, you can
Wreck
call into the
yourself.
show though too if you'd like. If anybody would like to call in and embarrass Logan, Tina's here to embarrass me on the weekly. So, and I'm going to tell a halfway embarrassing story about myself later anyway. So,
Oh yeah.
Mm,
Ooh.
that's the
that's my favorite topic.
find the video on LOL dolls in your free time. Some of it at the end it did get a little bit like okay, nobody really cares. Like one of them's like got a red leg and she's like, and look at this, it's got a red leg. I'm like, that doesn't matter. Like that.
But
that's
some
not
of
a,
them were really gross.
Some of them were really bad. She put the
gross.
bad ones at the beginning on purpose to get you into it.
Get you into the show.
But yeah, I'd say the first 4 or 5 were really bad. And yeah.
What up,
very strange.
Martha?
Oh God.
What's up, Martha? He ain't said nothing about your mama.
Hey mom.
Oh, she's talking about your mom.
Hi mom.
She said
Yeah,
you have-
Martha's
Right,
my
yeah,
mom.
Martha.
We
Yeah.
did say something about her. I said, isn't your mom watching about, not about the dryer sheets, but about something else? We're going to talk plenty about Martha's house in general
I
here
think that was
soon.
before we started the show.
I also meant to, as part of your introduction, you owned a horse. You're a horse owner.
Horse owner.
Every animal he's got has gotten him another child.
Yeah. Yeah. Right before the kid.
He got
we get an
Molly,
animal. Yeah.
and then they got Kinley, and then they got they got
Wait,
Molly. He got Molly, and then he got Kimberly,
That's
the
right.
kids?
Yeah.
and then they got the horse.
and then
and
she
then
got
they got
pregnant.
Kinley.
Yeah. Yeah. Annabelle. Annabelle. That horse kicked our ass, man. We had no idea what we were doing.
Horse,
No idea what we were doing.
no pun intended, a large animal to keep up with. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember building a fence or like coming over there to watch y'all build the fence
Oh yeah,
off Belmont Road. I don't even
Yeah.
know if y'all were living there, but
that was when they stood that
but
was
it was-
at Martha's.
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know if they were living at the other house and they were keeping the horse there. But it was still a lot of land that you had to give the horse. It was just like I don't know. It was just like the fence. But didn't it get out one time or get through
Got
the
out
woods?
several times. One time we got a call
Not
from a
through
lady
the fence though. That you
on
built.
River Road.
It's
Oh
just
my
through the woods.
God.
Come pick the.
You
No, because we
imagine
put
driving
the fence,
down River Road and you see a horse. You're like, what the?
Yeah.
Well,
We
would you
put
be
the
that
fence through the
surprised?
woods, but yeah, got out just several times. I had no idea what we were doing. No business buying a horse.
What was the horse's name?
Annabelle?
That's true. We
You
were
said-
like
just said it, but-
17, and you just up and bought a horse.
Yeah, and you know
You
the
were
worst part
literally
about
17.
it, I didn't even tell my parents. I just freaking showed up with a horse one day, like it was
Oh, for real?
1700s or something.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Because then I would have
Here's
given
my
him a chance.
horse, eh?
He would have
You're
given him
like,
a chance
what?
to say no.
Like, you have a car, Logan. Why do you need a horse? He's like, well, I don't know. I got a car and I can tow my horse. They're like, you don't have a horse trailer. He's like, yeah, but
Yeah.
I can
I'm
just
pretty
ride
sure
them.
that lady drugged the horse too when we went to go see her. Like
Really?
go meet the horse.
She was so mellow.
Oh yeah, the horse. It was nice. It was nice, easygoing horse. It did
It
throw
was
me
not
off.
nice
Yeah,
when
it did.
you had it.
No. As soon as we got, that was a different animal. Different animal.
It's a stallion.
Yeah.
I
So
got
how
thrown
long
off a
did you
horse
have it
once.
for? And then you ended up just selling it to somebody else on Craigslist or something.
Didn't even sell it. The guy, I think he kind of hustled me because the guy that came to look at the horse basically knew that we had no business having a horse and was like,
Give me that fence too, boy.
might as well.
It's like,
Yeah, take
shit.
everything. He was like, yeah, this horse is malnourished and it's got worms and it's got
Yeah.
this, and quite frankly, I should
And it's
call.
a lesbian. It's worth nothing on the market. You're like, what?
He was like, I should call some sort of agency on you. You know.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, he
yeah.
was threatening you.
Yeah, he didn't do it in a mean, like, violent way or whatever. But
Even saying that.
yeah, just saying it
You
was
didn't punch
kinda
him in
like
the Adam's
letting
apple or
him know.
anything?
No, hell no. I mean, he was kind of making me feel like this big because I'm like sitting there like wide-eyed. Like,
Well,
whoa,
who
dude.
sold me this fucking horse
Like,
then?
maybe you're right, man. I
Sorry.
guess I do. I suck. I suck, man. You're right. Take the horse.
I don't think you suck. You tried to save this poor
I
horse.
sucked as a horse owner, not like as a human being. I think I'm all right.
You got to
That
start
part.
somewhere.
Kimberly said that horse bucked you the first time they all had it.
Yeah, she's right about that. So it was probably, looking back, it was probably a bad purchase.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Oh, before you even bought it, it bucked at you?
It bucked me off of it.
That happened to me once.
But I stayed on that thing for at least 8 seconds. So give me my belt buckle.
It was
That's
a
amazing.
bucking bronco, yeah.
Tennessee Walker.
That's wild. And I guess whoever you bought it from brought it to your house, pretty much.
Some
Dropped
hick-
it off
some,
one day,
Like some hick in Boyd Town.
rode it over there, and just got his buddy to take him back
Not
home.
from Boydton. Yeah, is it Boyd Town or Boyton?
Probably
Nobody's
Boyd.
ever heard of either one of those places.
It's right beside. It's by like Mecklenburg County, like southern Virginia.
Oh,
Yeah, middle of nowhere.
why were they getting rid of it?
I don't know.
How many horsepower did it have?
1.
All right. Okay. Did we ever find out Katie Williams? You calling in?
Well, now you put her on the spot.
I did. Well, she said she made a post saying she was calling in. Now I put it on the spot twice, but we know that she can call your phone if she needs to. If she
I'm
wants
not sure if we want those kind of problems.
It's you.
Yeah.
not us. I think we all do want those
I'm
kind of
kind of
problems.
excited about these problems.
Yeah. I heard something the other day. It wasn't when I was talking to you. When you're about to sneeze, do you look at the light or do you say cucumber?
What?
I've never heard.
I look at the light.
Look at what light?
Katie
Like,
says
if you're
she
about to
tried.
sneeze.
Logan, where's your phone?
That's right here. Yeah, she did call me.
All right, call again, Katie.
God
Jesus.
So-
grief.
You know how to put it on speaker?
Yeah.
I'm just
And
messing
it's
with you,
gonna
too.
go, and it's gonna come through my phone and sound
into the
all right.
speaker. It'll
Sound
be
all
okay
right.
That'll
if
be
you hold
fine.
it close.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I don't know.
I
What if
just
you sneeze in the
sneezed.
dark? What light do you look into?
Well, you just have to sneeze then. It's
Okay.
in trying to prevent the sneeze. You either look at the light. And I was like about to sneeze, and I looked at the light, and somebody's like, "Just say cucumber." I'm like, looking at the light actually works,
Who
especially
said
if it's
that?
the sun.
Really?
Yeah, it works.
Okay,
I've
so
never.
here's
That's
Katie.
never worked for me.
I'm excited for this story.
Hello. I don't think it's a story. I don't think it's a story.
They're just gonna call and say nothing the whole time.
Wait,
We're gonna lose all of the watchers.
how many watchers do we have?
22.
22.
That's. I mean, hey, you got to start somewhere.
What do we got, Katie? Welcome to the Turn Left
Logan, can you hear
podcast.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright,
You are-
what the fuck is up? I was expecting a lot.
No,
Y'all
no.
are coming in kind of weak. Like, let's get some shots going or something.
We don't have shots. We can shotgun
Wow.
beers. You ready to
What-
shotgun beers?
What are you looking for? Are you?
We already
looking-
ate the wing of death.
Are you looking for some drinking or some interesting content? I mean, I thought we were going somewhere with the driver's seat thing.
All right, you got to drink this bottle. I'll drink this one.
I think the drink is going to start the interesting conversation.
Okay. All right. Well, I got off late and I didn't get enough drinking in before the show started, unfortunately, too. So that's another reason why it's kind of hitting the skids. But
Yeah.
we're getting it rolling.
Yeah.
Do you have any embarrassing stories for us about Logan that we can embarrass him with? Embarrassingly? Well, I know you do, but do you have any good ones on the top of your head?
Time to sign off.
What did you say? I'm going to sign off?
I don't know.
I said, tell Kim to sign off. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No,
Kim?
it's funny as
Oh,
fuck,
Kimberly.
but that's
Oh,
when
God.
people start drinking.
All right.
Okay. All right. Duly noted.
So
We
go
need that
ahead,
shotgun machine that Andrew had.
That was not a That thing was so
It
silly.
was a beer bong.
It was a beer bong.
Wow.
It was just compact.
Come on, Logan.
All right. Come on with what?
Shotgun your beers.
I don't. I'm actually out of a beer.
She's
I'm out.
gonna get me in
You don't have
trouble.
any beer?
I was told to keep Logan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I gotta drive home, so I mean, we want to keep it somewhat reasonable.
You can just ride the horse.
Ride the horse.
Here.
Yeah, exactly. It's flooding outside. That's why,
Do you have anything to? Do you have his keys? Do we need a screwdriver?
Are we
Screwdriver?
really doing this?
I'm not shotgunning a beer.
All right, we'll just slam it. I'll finish mine. Mine's pretty much full. So I opened this right before the thing, which you did too.
I'm not going to be dictated by terrorists on what
She's
to
still
do.
on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to hang up on her now.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Sure, I did.
Jesus. All right,
Yeah.
Katie. Sorry, I wasn't in control of the phone lines, but we can slam the beers real quick, or at least act like you drank it,
Ethan
even if.
will.
Act
Well,
like
mine's not totally full either, and
Oh,
mine's
well,
not
I'm
an
just opening
IPA.
mine. Boom. Oh, I haven't even opened mine.
His
yet.
is an IPA, folks, too. So he only needs to drink about 2.5 of them to get plastered.
Yeah, I don't plan on
And
slamming
there goes
it.
the third beer, right?
I don't
Yeah.
plan on slamming it.
All right. So let's get into the story about the naked trip down Belmont Road,
This is my favorite story.
Yeah?
or let's just say the trip down Belmont Road, where you saw some naked people.
Yeah, now that you've just told the story.
Where you saw that naked deer.
So,
really bad at teasing things.
that night,
What was the occasion? I wasn't there that night. I just heard
No.
about it afterward.
I don't know if it was. It might have been my cousin's 30th birthday or something
Were you
like that.
20?
19 or 20. Yeah, probably 20. Because Kimberly was pregnant.
Okay.
Kimberly was pregnant, and she left me at this party because I was.
We blame Kimberly. Remember, we're on to you. We're
She
watching
said,
you.
"Oh Lord."
You know what? Where the day started at? It was when TJ's dad lived at off Courthouse, and he was next door neighbors with that dude Chuck. I think. Was
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name. You remember
yeah.
that whole?
Oh
scenario?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So it started out as a barbecue there. and
Okay. Yeah.
we
Those
It
were
was
good
Lonnie's
barbecues.
30th.
I was
it
probably
Lonnie's
at that.
30th, little Lonnie's 30th.
Were
Huh?
we at that?
You probably were.
We just weren't at the after party afterward.
So we hung out there, and they were doing barbecue or whatever, and we were drinking. And of course, this was pre-kids. No kids. She was pregnant though. And then we went to little Lonnie's house. The drinking continued, and I got annihilated that night.
Drinking bourbon.
I know at TJ's house I drank beer. We were drinking champagne, Miller High Life, and I don't know what I drank there. Whatever I drank a lot of it. Drank a lot of it.
And you were at Lonnie's house, where is that?
We were at Big Lonnie's house, which is off Newby's Bridge Road.
Okay.
Yeah, in Ashley Grove.
And they've got a pool?
They got a pool. Nice pool. My Aunt Debbie, Uncle Lonnie, they're great.
It's a nice establishment, beautiful estate.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
you've
but
got
everybody was
underage man getting just
underage
plastered.
for sure. Yeah. But
blasted
everybody
up.
was. I'm
I'm not
fucked up.
judging you.
Yeah. Everybody was.
My next story is to rebuttal him.
I was gonna say, I remember a pretty rough evening at Logan's 21st.
Yeah, that was on the list for tonight.
See, I don't remember that.
That's because you didn't do anything wrong.
That's one of my.
You didn't do anything wrong. Just me and TJ did.
Y'all did?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Once you get done with your story, to make you feel less bad,
I'll tell that story.
Okay.
well,
So
you'll
at
have to tell a little bit of it.
some point during the night, I imagine it was late. Kimberly left me. I was beyond help.
Yeah, she
Kimberly-
said you were drunk and acting ridiculous.
Well, I'm sure. I mean,
sound like you at all.
it fits. If the shoe fits. So she left me, and she went home, and I ended up talking to this guy. His name's Billy Cawthorn, and just a
What do you mean?
badass.
Y'all
Like,
fell in love?
no,
Oh, okay.
no.
You said she left you and you started talking to some
Well,
guy.
she left me, but not like left the relationship,
She
but
just
she
left
left me
you
at
at the
that
party.
party.
Set yourself up.
Yeah,
For it.
yeah. So start talking to this guy. His name is Billy Cawthorn, and he's like a badass, like punchy in the mouth kind of biker guy.
Oh god.
Just a real roughneck dude. Great guy.
The name sounds like he should
sounds
be like
great.
making moonshine or something.
Yeah. His name could be like Mad
Butch.
Dog 2020. Butch.
Yeah.
So I have no idea what he told me, what he said to me, or whatever. But Kimberly was about to have the baby, and he said something along the lines of being a dad and basically not being a piece of shit for the most part, but in more elegant form, I guess.
Yeah.
But whatever he said to me just fucked me up big time. And I just like, man, I got to get out of here. So I leave the party, and I'm just walking up this hill, and it's their driveway is on a big hill.
Incline.
And if you're leaving, yeah, it's an incline. If you're coming there, it's a decline.
Okay.
But so I'm walking up the hill, and that's it. That is the last thing that I remember. It's just the lights went off walking up that driveway, and I have
Have you done any swimming that night or anything?
Oh, yeah, I'd been in the pool. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'd been in the pool. Me and a guy named Brian Floyd were tackling each other into the pool. That's actually when Kimberly left. When me, and not just me, there was a bunch of guys that were trying to tackle each other into the pool. And when that started happening, Kimberly was like, yeah, I'm leaving this jackass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can sleep at the bottom of the pool for all I care.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's harsh. That's
well,
yeah.
I know, but that's
aggressive.
probably what she said.
But it might have been. Very well so. So, anyway, the lights went off, man. Though it was done. Walking up the driveway. And I don't know how much time passed. But when I came to.
What you do know is.
When I came to, I was standing in the middle of Newby's Bridge Road, butt-ass naked.
Oh, God. Still not home?
No, in the middle of Newby's Bridge Road. Literally, I'm assuming everybody's probably from the area. So right
Somewhat.
there at the
Other than
sign,
my Cambodian friends.
Yeah, except the people from Cambodia. Sorry for them.
Yeah.
But right there at the sign of Ashley Grove, when I came to, I was basically standing on the double yellow line looking at the brick entrance.
For anybody that doesn't know, this is a long... So you began to walk home and pretty much blacked out of it.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And from where I lived there, from Newby's Bridge, I lived with my parents because I was like...
You were 18 or 19 or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Throwing a rock is not that far, but the way you walked, because you have to walk around a large pond.
Right. It
is
was like probably
what?
a mile and a half, 2 miles, something. Maybe a mile.
Farther than
mile
I've walked,
to 2 miles.
other
Somewhere.
than like at work, you know what I mean, in a long time.
But you want to talk about pure and utter confusion. You wake up
Just waking
naked
up naked
without a
in the middle
sock
of the
on.
street.
Oh, it's happened to
Didn't
me.
even-
Oh, not in the middle of the street, but it's happened.
When?
Have I woken up naked and not knowing what was going on?
Yeah.
We can get into that. Nothing like in my bed or like something like that. Like never.
Oh.
Yeah, like never in the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road. No.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that can top that one.
So anyway, keep
I
on
don't know if
going.
it's a
So
good
you
thing.
came to.
So I came
You're
to,
like,
came
oh,
to
no.
butt naked in the middle of the road.
So you're naked.
And
Are
I
you
don't
barefoot?
know. Dude, I didn't even have a sock. Didn't even have a sock on. I had nothing.
See, I
Full
can't
blown
walk. Dude, I
breakfast.
got soft
That's
feet,
right, I
bro.
can't
I
tell
can't
you.
walk barefoot.
Couldn't tell you what time it was.
I can't walk barefoot. I'd have been laid up in the ditch somewhere.
Oh.
Like I can't continue on.
I had nothing.
I'd had 4 leaves wrapped around my foot trying to make a shit because I'd have had to have, dude. I can't.
So I just start walking, start going down Newby's Ridge Road, and I turn up Cogbill, coming up Cogbill Road, and trying to get to Belmont Road. And
It's a long way, guys. Y'all don't understand how long of a walk this is.
When you're
This is
walking, it's
miles.
long.
This man walked
Especially
down the
naked.
road
It's probably
naked
5 minutes in
with
the car.
no shoes for miles.
It was tough. So needless to say,
Go
I
ahead,
knew
yeah.
I would have some fast talking to do if the police came.
Did cars pass by? Did you hide when cars were passing
Absolutely. So I would
by? Absolutely to both.
Yes, yeah. When cars would pass by, which they inevitably did, I would dive into the woods.
Oh my God!
So
Naked,
butt ass naked.
Did you cut up your?
Oh
you know,
God! Oh
your
God!
penis and
It was
everything real
terrible.
bad? 'Cause you can't really feel it because you're
not
hammered
like the
drunk.
sh-
So you're
not
just diving down
Not like
into
the
it.
shaft or anything like that, because it was.
Oh, I've cut my wiener wide open, so you're not going to offend me. I'm just saying.
Wow, that's
It should have had stitches.
That's
It
a
was
whole-
real
yeah,
whole
hard.
nother
definitely
story
should
in
have
its
had
own.
stitches.
I've told it on the podcast. I don't want to wear anybody out, but yeah, I've ripped it wide open
Ooh,
over a
wow.
handlebar of a dirt bike. Like split it. Like if it were, you know,
See, I didn't have anything that
if
bad.
it were this big, just imagine, and it would go like it split all the way around halfway.
Yeah, like the impact, tore
you
the
got
skin.
recircumcised.
Kind of like literally like it pulled so hard that it just pulled the skin apart. You know what I
Oh.
mean? You know what I mean? Like it.
What is it called when you get your ring caught on something and it rips? I think it's degloving. Is it
Yeah,
something like
degloving?
that. Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you deglove your dick?
Not
Kinda.
that bad,
Half of it.
but
I didn't have a ring around it, obviously.
I would not say no. It
To
was
clarify, this was on a dirt bike, and I went over the handlebar, and it caught me in the
penis.
yeah, and just pretty much like I said, just bent it so far that it separated the skin and just ripped it open. You know, like a semicircle halfway around the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had
I
to
mean-
show it to my mom and everything. It was really awkward. I was like 15.
How old were you? Oh,
Like 15,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, you don't want to show your mom to your penis when you're like
your mom's a nurse, there, right?
8 plus. Yeah, that's why when something that's like this happens, I got to show my mom. You know, you don't, like I said, once you get to like 8 years old, last thing you want to do is whip out your schlong in front of your mom.
Oh my God.
So awkward.
It was the most. We got home from that.
I didn't notice either until after the race because
No.
the adrenaline's going. Like I jumped down from out of the back of the truck where I pulled the dirt bike up into. I jumped down and I'm like, oh my god, like
Ooh, wow.
bleeding and everything.
Holy hell.
It was
We got
big.
home and Ethan's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, man.
It was a
And
big
so I'm
scar,
like-
not a big wiener.
I'm like sitting on the couch and I like hear him go to the bathroom and all of a sudden you just hear, ah! Like,
Something. I had
Like,
gauze
oh my
pads
God,
and everything. It
what's
was a
going on?
situation. Going to the bathroom was now even number one was a doozy. You know,
Ooh.
so.
Yeah, that's tough.
But I don't even know how we got sidetracked.
you asked him if
I've
he
got a
cut
broken
his
wiener
dick
too.
open.
So when you were diving down
Why
the
do you
briars,
say two? Mine's not broken.
true, you said nothing happened to your shaft.
No,
but you
no,
did get
okay,
cut up in
so-
the thigh
so-
and testy region.
Well, pretty much my whole body
Gooch.
because I was butt ass naked, you know. So, and maybe I did have some scratch. I had scratches everywhere. We'll just leave it at
Oh, my
that.
God.
Okay, so and then when I would see a car coming towards me or from behind, I had no idea if it was a cop. The last thing I wanted to do was have an interaction with anybody, much less a cop when you're drunk, underage, and naked
Yeah.
in the middle of the road. So I would
You
just,
wouldn't want to have a conversation with a cop walking down the road fully clothed with shoes
Yeah.
at that time of night and in the state that you were in.
Yeah.
Not to mention literally butt naked. This is something you don't even get to see in a cop's episode.
I'm not sure a cop would have even chased me, especially you know.
I think you would have to just for the story.
You
Wasn't
think
it
so?
raining too?
Probably.
I think
that
it was
would fit.
raining.
I don't know if it was or not. That would fit though if it was.
I'm pretty sure I look back and I don't know. I haven't heard the story in so long. You know, I ruined
So
it.
I would just, but I would
Again,
die.
but-
They never saw me, and if they did see me, they just kept it moving. Which, if I was a cop, which I couldn't be, that's a terrible job.
Then again, for
But-
those people that don't know, this isn't an interstate, so there's not like 1,000 cars. But this is a long
It's
loop.
like a semi-back road.
It's a 2-lane road.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's a long loop that
and
anybody that lives past either one of these houses has to take this road to get home. But then again, it was what you said. You don't really have a timestamp because you were
You didn't get home.
you
till
were in
4 a.m.
Lululand.
4 a.m. and I'm sure I left in the area of 1 a.m., 2 a.m. at the latest. So I mean, I was, but I mean, shit, that's a 2-hour walk when you're naked.
Well, yeah, when it's a mile and a half, 2 miles.
Yeah.
and you're ripped.
Yeah, and you spend a
You probably
bunch
went
of time
the
hiding
wrong
in
way
the
the
woods.
first half the time when you were blacked out.
I did. My memory's pretty clear from when I came to. I don't know what happened from the time I was down. I'm not sure. I think that dude Billy Cawthorn drugged me or something. I'm not sure.
Damn it!
Yeah.
God damn it, Billy!
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
But you made it home.
I made it home. It looked like I had gotten mauled by a tiger from jumping in the woods. I was just cuts everywhere. Kimberly was asleep in the bed. I grabbed a towel, went upstairs, and whirled it up and smacked it on the bed. Not her, just the bed to wake her up, and said, "Just so you know, I'm
You
not."
left me there, and you're butt naked. She's like, okay, like you
Like,
could have left your clothes on
you,
to come
dude.
home. Like, what did you get mauled by
I
a
said,
tiger?
"Just so you know, I'm not coming up here to get in bed with you. I'm just coming to get some boxers."
I'm just trying to get. I'm just coming to
Allegedly.
get
I don't
clothes.
remember
I had to
that part.
walk home naked. She's like,
That feels.
why'd you
that
have
feels
to do
like
that?
something you would say though, under those circumstances.
Oh, and you know
Sounds
the
right.
worst part, the absolute worst part, much worse than diving in the woods or even waking up naked. My
What's the
parents
worst part?
My parents had like it was or still do. It was like a mile long, at least 3/4 of a mile gravel driveway.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
That was going to be my
Gravel
next question. Is I could maybe do it on the roadways. The
pavement
gravel
wasn't too
driveway,
bad.
that was a long driveway.
long driveway, long.
How did
way.
that work out? Do you remember that actual section
It was
of it?
painful.
You remember that section
It was
like as in
painful.
F this?
It was painful. There's probably people that think, well, why wouldn't you just walk on the side of the driveway? But the side of the driveway was
Pine
like
needles.
pine needles,
Yeah.
and holly trees, and all that stuff.
Prickly
so
leaves.
It's through the woods, basically. So it wasn't. There's no pleasant part about it.
No. Shoes.
Shoes would help.
That's makes it pretty nice.
And
I think I walked
had-
that driveway one time, but never
I looked all over for my clothes.
never doing the raw dog on the foot, you know.
all over for my clothes the next day. I had like $100 in my pocket, which again I was 19 or 20.
They weren't
so
in
that
the
was,
swimming pool?
No, they were nowhere to be found.
Did you drive down the route that you walked?
Oh yeah, we searched all over. I
Did
mean,
you
we
go-
searched all over.
Did
Spent
you
about half a
dive
day.
back into each section of the woods that you had dove into? You said
I
when
had
you
no
came
idea.
to, you were already naked, so I guess it wouldn't
Well,
really
yeah, I
matter.
wouldn't have had my clothes. I got a feeling maybe
You were talking nothing. You didn't have a belt.
Oh,
you
I
didn't
had
have
nothing. I didn't have a
Not
stitch.
even like a necklace.
That's when I say pure and utter confusion.
That's
I mean,
fucking horrifying,
I mean,
dude.
you don't
How
have
scared
anything.
were you though? You had to have been scared. I would be scared now, dude. If that would never happen to me now. But this is liquor. This is the dark arts of liquor. If were you legitimately scared?
Probably.
Had
Probably.
to have
I'm
been,
sure
dude.
I was. I'm sure I was. Just
Especially with
confused.
every time a car came by.
Just
Oh
so
my gosh.
confused. So confused.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, you live and learn.
yeah.
Keep your pants on.
Yeah. Keep your pants on. That's right. I'll bring it back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse's going to tell the ending.
Rein it back in.
This is such a good story.
Because I eventually came. It won't matter. So, while that whole scene was going on, maybe a year or two later, I guess. I think it was your 21st birthday party.
Yeah.
I was still 20.
Okay.
The night before that event, I had just won my first ever race.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that picture right there?
See, I've got an explanation.
Where's
No,
the picture?
so it's over in the
Somewhere. I
shed.
saw a picture
It's in the
somewhere.
shed. So, I won my first ever race. So the next day, obviously it's a Saturday, your party, farm party. What did you have? You had a concert to go to? You were going to a concert?
I think I had to work.
Maybe?
Yeah, I did because Taylor Karen came with me.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all went to the concert together with a bunch of people.
No, I'm
So
pretty
something
sure
like
I had
that.
to work.
But, so I go to this party probably 4 o'clock. TJ goes with us, the guy that bought this hot sauce that's going to kill us, and we're going to kill him.
Well, he lived
You
with
have
us at
to.
the time, too.
Jesse's going to do it, and then you're going to feel really...
She's got a much more masculine palate than me.
Hell yeah,
She's
I do.
Colombian.
Oh, well, that explains everything.
So anyway, I go to this party. Everybody's starting to throw down. I, like I said, don't really drink liquor, but I did.
Mm-hmm.
TJ, when he first turned 21, which is around the same time, used to go up and buy Ciroc, the little Ciroc
Yeah.
bottles.
P. Diddy's vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'd buy the peach or the
Yeah, 'cause
cherry
he
or
thought
whatever.
He was so cool because he'd be drinking like
Well,
Ciroc and then like
Well, we didn't
Miller
need much.
High Life because it's the champagne of
The champagne
beers.
of beers.
Well, we didn't need much, and it was like, if you're actually, just drinking straight liquor, that compared to Smirnoff was like a lot better. So it's for
Absolutely.
me,
Yeah,
like
Smirnoff is cheap as shit.
Yeah, Smirnoff. I need something like.
Oh, TJ, yeah, you're right. We didn't live together yet. We were still living at Susan's.
Yeah, no. We lived at Susan's, but Smirnoff for me is still too good. I need something that tastes really bad, or else I'll drink it up like I
You
did
need
the Ciroc.
Some Bowmans or some
Yeah.
aristocrats.
Yeah.
Something that has a decent taste to it.
Like
I'm gonna drink the
Burnett's.
Ciroc like beer.
I like Tito's.
So
Mm-hmm.
I've heard Tito's is decent. I don't really like it. It tastes like rubbing alcohol to me, but that's all liquor to me.
Really?
Okay.
Kind of.
All right. TJ.
Ethan can't sip alcoholic beverages. That's why he sticks to beer.
Ah, yeah.
He's not somebody that can just like he can't drink like a bourbon neat or something like that. Like because he's got to be like constantly sipping on something. It can't just be like.
Yeah, me neither. Me
So
neither. That's
so
probably
liquor
where I
for
get in trouble.
him,
It's a
liquor for
situation.
him does not go well.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't end up naked on Belmont, but just
Yeah.
almost as bad of things.
That was one time, but
Yeah. No.
Logan, do you remember when I got there that night to pick him up?
of my 21st birthday?
Yeah.
Oh hell no! I know we said
He's like, I was naked out in the farm.
no. I kept the clothes on that night, but I do know
you
we
did.
set-
You did good. That's why I was saying you don't even have to worry about the story. So
I do know we set up a dice board, and there
Yeah.
is-
that was
there
what
is
that
one-
was what ended. That was my last memory was the dice board.
the
Yes.
dice board.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, was
I
killing
played
them
about
that night.
4 rounds. And that was it.
Oh,
Because I was
man.
playing it with Sirac. I think I ran out of beer or something.
It
had a
was
keg.
you or TJ. Somebody won a lot of money. Not a lot of money, but at that
Not
point,
me.
I mean,
No, I
No,
think
it was
it
not
was
me.
it was
I lost
TJ
a lot of
because
money
he
and a
was
girlfriend
playing
at
when
the
I got
time.
there.
it was several $100s, or it was a lot of money at that point in our lives.
I think it was TJ or it was
It's
y'all were
cup-
4. It was you and your brother and TJ and one other person that were playing a lot.
Yeah.
As I faded out into
Yeah.
the darkness.
into oblivion.
I was like I said, I won my first race the night before. I always knew that this was going to be a horrible evening the day
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
For me, anytime that was going to happen, the day after was going to be ugly. So I go to your party. Here's another thing, guys. This is on a farm, so the driveway's long.
So obviously
you can't even
have
see
to
the
drink
road.
More.
No, it's just like you don't have to worry about anything. Like you can be
That's wide
laying
open.
out in a field. You know what I mean? Other than I guess walking all the way down the driveway and getting naked on Belmont Road, you don't have to worry about anything. Nobody can see you. Nothing. Anyway, we start drinking hard. I do, not we. I start drinking hard, just beer. Then TJ breaks out the Ciroc. I don't even think that I think I drank more Ciroc than he did.
Mm-hmm.
As we were starting to play dice, and I was already like a little bit drunk. Oh, and you had a bottle of Crown Royal, and we all went inside and did a couple shots of Crown Royal at the
I
beginning.
remember that.
And I didn't drink liquor especially not brown liquor. This is back when I used to drink a little bit of liquor, but it would only be vodka, you know, because I'm a female. And I was like, brown liquor, hell no. And you're like, it's my birthday, you got to do it. And back then I'd be like, all right, I'll do it. And I went in there, we took a shot.
Is that how you sound?
That's the way I sound.
That's just
So when I'm drunk on liquor.
Right.
So I go in there, I take a shot or two. I think it ended up being somehow with you. So the day's already starting off pretty strong.
Oh my God! TJ said he gave you a half gallon of Crown. I'm sure that it was more than 2 shots.
All right, so there is a
For the whole party. We were all going in. The whole party. He was pouring shots for the whole party.
Yeah, because
And
there
this
is
is early in the day when there wasn't but maybe 15 or 20 people there. You were smoking a pig.
Yes,
Yes.
I was. Pig was smoked, and there's a picture that I have on my phone that's kind of funny, and it's me holding, and it's got to be the half gallon of Crown that TJ. It must have been TJ that gave me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shout out TJ.
Yeah, but I was holding like $4 in my hand, like this, and a half gallon of Crown, and I was just screaming. I don't know what at what,
Just so
but
happy to be
that's the
alive.
picture that I have.
Well,
So yeah, I assume it's
TJ's got one of him holding a keg above his head.
yeah.
On his
pretty cool.
21st birthday.
Well, it was an empty keg, obviously.
Empty,
If he picked
yeah.
a full one above his head, he'd be beast
He
mode.
could probably do
But
it.
that was from his
He could
21st
easily
birthday.
do
We
it.
floated that keg in like 3 hours.
21st birthdays are bad news.
I don't even think you can get kegs anymore.
You can get them. Total Wine?
Another victim of COVID.
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think kegs. I don't think you can do that.
Can't do it right now.
Not right now. It'll come back.
You can get one, but you can only drink it by yourself. You have to get each person their own keg.
Oh, that's
So anyway,
motherfucker.
yeah. So
Oh, 20 seconds. Sorry, Teach.
I drink the Ciroc, which I shouldn't be drinking in the first place. I should have never even been drinking the Crown Royal. So I'm like, this whole time I'm drinking beer, and I'm like, and I didn't really eat that much. I picked off the pig a little bit, but I didn't eat that much.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Next
you're
thing you
drinking-
know, I drink the Ciroc, and I'm laying down in the field over by, like, we played I watched y'all mostly play a couple rounds. And then I texted Jesse, please help me. I don't even remember sending her that.
I just spit.
Yeah, you're fine. I don't even remember sending her this, and it was literally in my phone, in her phone, like, it was me. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I was at a wedding. That's what it was.
okay, yeah.
was
I
at a
think you were
wedding.
working a wedding.
Well, it was a work wedding. It was Glory Days people
Oh, okay.
getting married.
So, I text her, please help me or something. I'm like, when she gets there, TJ knows where I'm at, but I'm like, and it's not like out in the
No,
field. Like, I'm not on the, like, deep grass or anything. I'm
No.
like, just sitting there,
They
like,
had
laid
you-
up on the cooler.
They had you propped up against a tree, like a couple yards
Yeah.
from the dice table.
Classy. So,
It was like
classy way
Weekend
to
at
sleep.
Bernie's,
Have you ever
like-
met, what's that kid's name with the book cover, you know?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? The book
No,
that everybody
book
reads as a
cover?
kid.
The
No.
Bible.
He's like leaning up against the
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer?
Tom
yeah,
Sawyer. Yeah.
So,
Whitewashing fences.
classy young man.
Yeah. The
So that was
overalls.
me. You know, I just decided to take a little nappy nap after begging for help. Please, God, help me. And obviously, I never got her text back, but she got there.
She must have picked you up because I remember you left your truck there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had to pick that up the next day. I do
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that. I don't know
So-
why I remember that.
So the
but-
problem with this whole situation was I was driving an Integra at the time.
accurate and take a very small
2
car.
doors. Yeah.
Yeah, she had a friend with her to help. TJ
I
ended up
did.
carrying me to the car. Thank God.
Right. So I get there and I like wake Ethan up. I'm like, it's time to go.
But she didn't wake me up. She pestered me. There was no
he was
waking
like,
up.
no, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
TJ comes out of nowhere and literally manhandles
Hey,
the shit out of this.
I
man.
got him. He had
He
been
had-
hitting the dice for a while too.
Yeah.
So now TJ's obliterated. He probably dropped me 3 times on the
No,
way there.
he didn't.
Doesn't
he
matter.
had old man strength like I've never seen anybody
TJ's
before.
not that old. Don't say it about him.
Yeah, but he literally picked you up over his shoulders.
He's gonna have
like a
dad strength
dog.
soon.
Oh,
Shout out
man.
TJ.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
Isn't that crazy that they don't know what is this gonna
it drives
sex
me
is
nuts.
gonna be?
well,
It
they're
drives me
clearly also
bonkers.
communists. But no big
Makes
deal.
me crazy.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Psychopaths,
You know, that's the
nonetheless.
greatest surprise you'd ever get in life. What surprise could ever be bigger? I commend them for doing it. I know I couldn't do it.
That would be one of those things like I go up to the car dealership and I say, "You pick me a car and surprise me." I'm not doing that'd be a big surprise, right? I don't want that one.
But not
Or hey, tell my realtor, "Hey, I'm looking for a house. Just go ahead and sign the paperwork on one and then just show it to me later."
I
Well,
don't
you
even.
get what you get.
I don't even know how I would feel. Yeah, it's like that. That's a huge surprise to. And I guess we're spoiled because it's pretty relatively new to find out the sex of a baby when you're thinking about the
Oh,
the
yeah,
span of humanity.
oh my God, it's so new, so new.
My brother was born in like 1980, and I don't think they knew what he was going to be. But maybe they did.
But they could have.
Maybe they did.
Back then, you still could have found out.
But like Ethan, that's not comparable.
Anyway, but that's still only 40 years ago.
No, they're not comparable. It's obviously a joke. Yeah, obviously, what are you going to do to change? You can always change your house, change your car. You can't change your sex of your child. So
that's the biggest surprise.
obviously,
ever.
it was a ridiculous metaphor, but
I think
give
I
me a
missed
break,
it.
guys.
I don't even know what y'all were
y'all are the
talking
psycho ones that are. Everybody's watching y'all because y'all are the ones waiting until then. Logan's trying to give you like a commemorative gold star. I don't believe in that shit because
Yeah, you get.
I want to buy a gender-specific present for the child.
You can't get that.
I don't
No,
actually
you don't
care.
Get that.
I'm just giving
just
them a
get
hard
something. What's the fucking color? Like
Gender neutral.
Yeah, they did the room
like
gray,
mustard
and
yellow.
stuff.
Get them
Yellow.
something the color of this sauce.
Actually,
Ooh.
I already
You are
got your
good.
child something.
No,
Wicked
that's too
Tickle.
boy. That's pretty boy. That's red. That's dark red.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's dark red. What if it's a girl?
No, I'm just giving them a hard time. I'm excited to find out them with them. What do you think it's gonna be?
I think it's a girl.
It's not.
Fuck you.
You don't know.
I do. Nobody. Well, nobody knows Logan, so yeah.
I don't know. I guess I would say boy.
They know it's a boy.
They don't know that.
Well,
Is she eating a bunch of meat and shit?
What?
Like Kimberly ate a bunch of meat for the last pregnancy. She was like craving steak and pork and all sorts of shit that she doesn't normally eat, and it ended up being a boy. So
what about you?
I
You've
don't
had
know.
both.
I feel like I craved more sweets with Amelia, but I also feel like that was potentially based. I just had a shitty diet with Amelia.
No, Kimberly. That's Kimberly too. All through the pregnancy with Kinley, it's like donuts and all sorts of sweet shit. All
Yeah.
sorts of sweet, and then with the boy, with Bryson, meats. Like she was eating beef jerky and shit. She was out there hunting elk.
Damn.
Yeah.
With her bare hands,
Yeah.
strangling to the ground and beating the shit out of it.
man.
Eating it
Emily
raw.
says she only eats cereal, which was what I survived on
What
with
kind of
Amelia.
cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch was like all I would eat with
That's a
Amelia.
girl all day long. What did you
Can
say?
we
Did
do
you
a
say
bet?
girl?
I said boy.
You said boy? Well,
I think
there
it's a
should be a
girl.
pool. They should do a pool.
They should.
Yeah.
All right. If you're
That's
gonna
always fun.
withhold us the information of whether it's a boy or girl, you need to let us bet on it.
Yeah.
As a fun
Yeah.
game. Okay.
Yeah. How dare you?
Yeah.
Emily.
Yeah.
Oh, Katie
Very-
says all she ate was meat and had twin girls. Ooh, Emily's eating a Reese's
Katie's
Puffs.
an anomaly. Katie, you can't use Katie. You can't do it. Yeah. She's different. She's a different
Yeah.
animal.
You don't count Katie.
She's a different animal.
Okay.
well,
Just kidding. Katie's great.
so what you're picking boy?
No, if she's eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I'm going girl all day.
No, I ate Cinnamon Toast Crunch. She's
You're a
eating
girl?
Reese's Puffs. I say girl.
Reese's Puffs?
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
shit.
this is why it can't be liquor because I'd already be like 20 ounces deep in some bourbon.
I'd probably go. I don't know. Don't you feel like TJ? He's just like such a fucking lumberjack. He's got to have a boy.
I think he needs a girl
I think
first.
TJ's
though.
a pussy, but
Really?
he'll still have a boy.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
No
I don't
way.
think he's a pussy.
Yeah, no way.
But no, I still think I think he'll have a boy, judging by insider news that I can't drop on the show.
Girls change you.
You're
you
making
act
that
like
up.
you know something. You don't know anything.
He doesn't know shit.
You don't know anything. Girls change.
Hey, when the child is born in October,
Well,
you're
And
coming
has
back
a
on,
vagina?
and we're going to talk about this.
You
And
know
this
that.
is all recorded.
Kimberly
so they'll
says
be like,
girl
oh,
too.
Huh?
Kimberly says girl.
Girl too.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that.
ask a little. What were you going to say?
Girls just change you. Girl, it's so
They
different.
do.
The
I think
boys
TJ
and-
needs a girl first.
Probably. Maybe. I had a girl
That'll be an
first, so-
offensive comment when he has a boy first. He's
What
having a
was
boy
that?
first.
Was that a sound? Was that a sound effect?
That was my. I hit the button.
Oh, okay. So that was. Oh, y'all are legit.
She's my button.
Oh shit.
I don't actually have any buttons.
You got sound effects.
No, I don't. It was Jesse.
Oh, that was Jesse.
That was Jesse.
No way.
I swear to
No
God.
way.
It was.
Do it again.
I don't.
Oh, that
it
was your
upsets
mouth.
the
Yeah.
Okay.
dog.
Okay.
No, if we ever do have sound effects, you can goddamn guarantee that it will just be sound effects that we made onto a recording thing because you don't want to copyright
I
other
was
people's
looking for
shit.
the soundboard. That was
I
legit.
want the Rodecaster Pro, but we don't even get in that.
Okay.
That's $599. We're still looking for sponsors. This episode is sponsored by Sara Kay Speed Shots.
Should have opened
Maybe
that.
we could get this. You know, there's a funny story behind this beer.
What?
Not too terrible.
What is that beer called? Let's
This
give it a
beer
shout out.
is called.
Bristol.
This beer is called High Lie.
High
It's
Life?
made in Tampa.
Miller High Life?
High Lie. High Lie.
Oh,
You know, it's
Jai Lai. Jai Alai.
That is
What?
exactly how I said it. That's what I thought this beer was called, Jai Ali. What do you think, Jesse?
Jai Alai.
I thought it was Jai Ali,
I don't know. What?
but it's called High Lie, and apparently that's a sport.
Where is it from?
Tampa.
Florida? Where
Yeah.
are those words from?
What is? Yeah.
High Lie is like a Jamaican sport, or I don't know if it's Jamaican, but it's somewhere in the Caribbean.
Why don't they just make
Okay.
the beer in Jamaica?
Shipping cost, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they don't have the resources.
Okay.
I'm not
All
sure.
right.
I'm not sure.
All right. I think we're
Ask your
running behind
Cambodian friends.
now.
That's pretty far from Jamaica.
Yes. I'm not sure. I don't know though. So I was gonna be like, if you do know that's right there, I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I say I don't
I
think
think that's
close.
pretty far.
That's amazing.
We don't know though, to be honest. Did you do you still play any zombies on Call of Duty? You still play any? Remember back in the day we were like 17.
No,
we
but
used to play
can you
zombies.
believe? Video games are so effing addictive.
Dude, they're so
I
cool
think
nowadays too.
they put something in there to make you like addicted to it. I didn't play video games for the longest time, but then COVID hit.
When I met you, I mean, not when I met you. I met you when we were young.
Well, if
but
you
when we started
remember-
hanging out, when we were like 16, 17. You were already playing.
Right.
A lot.
No. I didn't even have a PlayStation. I didn't even have anything.
We used
No.
to play at your house.
What house?
Yeah, you did have a PlayStation at your house.
Well, at
No.
your
Oh,
house
you know,
bought.
Kimberly got me one
Oh.
back then. What house?
At
When you
Martha's
bought your
house.
first house, when you were like,
no, didn't y'all just?
No,
sit up
definitely
there?
that
not
was
at
years
the-
after.
Definitely not at the Glenterra house.
Yeah, you did. We used to play at your Glenterra house on the couch.
We used to play at your house here in your man cave.
And well, and at my mom's back when I lived there a long time ago. That's what I'm saying. We used to play when you bought your first house. We were talking about it earlier. You were like 19 or something. We used to play at your house. I didn't bring over my PS4 or nothing weird like that. We
Is
used
that
to play
weird?
on your I guess that wouldn't be weird, but I would remember doing it.
Uh-huh.
We used to play on your PS4
Mm-hmm.
or
A
somebody's.
lot? Did we a lot?
Not PS4. Yeah, PS4. Did we
Yeah.
a lot? No, this was PS3.
Okay.
Call of Duty on PS3.
Okay.
'Cause I didn't get a PS4 until 2015.
See, I remember playing
16?
PlayStation with you.
You got it for Christmas.
I remember playing PlayStation with you, and I'm sure we did at my house. I'm sure we
It's
did.
crazy that PS3 is like old now and PS5 is
I
about
think
to
they're
come out.
coming out with the 5. Yeah, right.
We were literally
How much
we
is
were
that
literally
bitch gonna cost?
not even we were almost 10 years ago now. We were playing on PS3.
Well, I guess that's a long
Guess it
time.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
Maybe
I'm just
fucking
an idiot.
Teslas now, man.
Fuck a Tesla. But no more Call of Duty zombies. Call of Duty's Warzone is free.
Dude, so all right, so that's what I was getting into.
Sorry.
I remember me and you played, but after that, for the longest time, once the kids got a little bit older and just started getting like you had to pay attention to them more.
Yeah.
I haven't played PlayStation in the longest time, but then COVID hit, and Kenley has got these friends across the street, and one
Okay.
of them's like a 10-year-old boy,
Oh.
and I mean, I'm telling you, I haven't played. I haven't
sounds
played
hot.
I haven't played a video game.
Ew, Ethan.
Yeah, that's weird. I haven't played a video game. That's like
obviously
you
a
should be a
joke.
comedian. That's like a dirty comedian joke that it's like, did he really just say that? No, he didn't.
I wanted to become
That
a
goes to
comedian,
my
and then
mind on a daily
COVID
basis.
started, so I had to start a podcast instead.
Yeah, you did good. Is that what made you start the podcast? COVID
No, I started right before that.
in like
Well, I mean,
January?
it was good timing. No, it was like legit, like March.
But was it March? That was pretty
Yeah.
much the height of it. You
It was
know,
just
that was
timing. Well,
except for,
shit was
like-
getting heavy.
Except for I was just about to start having guests on, and then everybody's like, "No, I'm not going." Anyway.
How long
know
did
what I
you
mean?
think about it before you did it?
Probably a year or two.
A fucking year about doing a podcast?
I already had a whole
Let me just.
list of like this is literally each one of these is a category of stuff. Granted, half of them now are like episodes 11, 10, 13. Nobody can really see this. This is a lot of shit, and I've already transferred
Yeah,
half
you're
of it over to this
organized.
book.
But like
I wrote
literally,
7 pages last night.
it was like February probably. We had
February?
just left a basketball game, and we went out to lunch. And Ethan like sat me down and was like, gave me
didn't
this
stop.
fucking sales pitch. He was like, "I have this idea for a podcast. I think it's," and had like all this information, like all about this.
Did
stuff
he
that
have the
thinks-
name?
No. But like he had like
None of
all
this
these
happened.
ideas in like February, and
I
then,
didn't have all the ideas, though.
Like-
I already did have all the ideas and the whole thing of the write-up and everything.
But he
But we
literally
literally
like
just went out to
obviously been
lunch.
thinking about it for like a year and not said a
Yeah,
word
yeah.
to me about it. I was like totally blindsided.
But no, I didn't do a
don't
sales
even-
pitch on it or anything like that. We
I
were
didn't
at
even
Captain
listen
D's.
to.
And I was like,
podcasts.
hey, let me take you to Captain D's and really
Were you
give you
really
the
at
old.
No, but you. No,
I
we
swear to
really
God,
were.
we were at Captain D's. That's what I'm saying. The whole thing, she's like, she sat me down and gave me this whole sales pitch.
No, but it was like a serious.
I would have taken her to
conversation.
Captain D's if that was going to be. It wasn't planned. It was just we got into the conversation sometime. I was like, I've been thinking about starting my own. All this material that I've been writing too wasn't episodes yet. It was like if I ever want to do stand-up comedy or something like that. It was all just topics and stuff. Nowadays,
But
it
you
seems
had
like
all this stuff.
nowadays, yeah,
You
it's
had
not
a
that
lot
much.
to give me when you were like, I think I'm going to do a podcast. I was
And
like,
now it's like I just
"Whoa."
want to do current events. So I mean, I've got like a funny story here and there, but it usually works off me like remembering it and be like, oh, I need to talk about that this weekend more than I look back in my notes. But
Right.
and like
Well, you
I
can't
said,
just have a podcast about talking about yourself and you sound
About,
like
like,
a narcissistic
story when I'm 10.
asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and if you don't have current events, people are like, well, this is just a story about nothing.
It's such
So,
a fine line, though.
It's
Yeah,
hard.
especially today's day and age.
It's a lot of news and a lot of good news,
A lot
of
of
bad
news.
news.
You
don't
gotta
want
be
to talk
careful what you cover.
about what you
Oh,
say
you
when
better
you
watch
cover
your
it.
ass.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So sometimes people even like to talk about politics. Sometimes you can't avoid it.
Oh, you can't.
It's
heavy. The shit
Which
gets heavy.
Kimberly said that she wanted you to talk a little bit about politics tonight. What do you have to
She
say?
did not.
Just kidding.
Yeah, she wanted me to hold up my voter registration card.
Okay. I read very slowly for the record, everybody. Everybody's like, give a look at his notes. Why
Look
does
at
it
the
take so long?
preparation. I wish everybody on YouTube could see that notepad. That
I can
is
see it. Like you
That
said,
is-
the biggest part of it is just where it says Logan Farmer, and that's
right
it's
in
a
the
4
fucking
lines,
middle.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's most of it.
Yeah.
It did not go to the second page. I crammed some stuff in at the bottom, but we still have the other wing coming. You got to take a small smell or bite at least.
I'm ready.
We're not ready yet.
Knock it
We're
out.
not ready yet. What about we were talking about this earlier when you bought your first house.
Yeah.
We were neither one of us had any idea what we were doing. I still live with my
No
mom.
clue.
You know what I mean? This is 10 years ago again. You bought your first house. We were trying to get the cables, like for the cable box, hooked up. We were talking about how we were slamming beers, doing God knows what else, running around trying to hook up the cables. I was in the crawl space.
What
I came back up
cables?
in for the cable boxes.
For my cable TV?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I did. We had to
We were
drill
drilling
a hole in the
holes
floor.
in
Yeah.
the floors,
yeah.
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 And
Yeah.
so then I come back up. We're like, we've drilled holes.
Mm-hmm. Something happened. What happened?
We were drilling holes, but the drill bit wasn't coming out through the crawl space. So like we were drilling holes that weren't. We were just drilling extra holes. So it was a stressful situation. Where you're like
Just
drilling
drilling
holes. You're
holes
like
in the
not
floor.
there. You got to drill another one. So now we've drilled 3 holes for this one room. And I come back up in there and I'm like, I got to look at this. Like, where are you drilling? Like, are we in a different room or something like that? Like, what the hell's going on? And as I come back up into the house, Kimberly's like, Logan, there's a cockroach in here. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, what the? I just remember dying. Like, holy shit. Like, you've been in here for 2 nights. Now we got like, I've drilled like fucking 19 holes through one of your floors or walls.
Got holes
You know,
in the floors. And
you didn't actually have a
cockroaches.
cockroach. I think it was just a cricket, which I get those bad over here all
Maybe
the
it
time.
was a cicada.
Or like
They're
a
out
water
this year.
bug.
Did you see that in the last episode where that came out?
Uh-uh.
Oh, we
Oh
had
my
one
God,
up
it
in
came
here.
flying in here like a
Then
bird.
Bristol ate
The
it
cicada?
It was
live.
really violent.
Don't they only come every couple years? Or
Every
something?
17 years.
No way.
No,
But-
no.
No
No.
way.
Each one of
17
them
years?
comes
Each
every.
like group
they're
comes
here
every
every
17
year.
years.
Okay.
But-
Yeah, because I feel like I hear them
It's a
motherfuckers. They're
17-year
loud.
cycle for them.
Yeah.
Oh, 17.
So,
like a
like-
17-year life cycle?
So like this summer's cicadas won't come
Staggered.
back for another 17 years.
But
So
there
that
will
is
be-
such a misleading statement. I've been going around telling people that aren't from Virginia that
Did
cicadas
you hear
only
that cicada
come.
last night? You won't hear that for another 16 years. You're like, everybody's like,
I thought it
no,
was
dude, I've
7
heard
years.
that every year. For that.
Yeah, every year. And I'm like, damn, the crickets
No,
are loud.
it's like they don't live for 17 years, do they? Is that what you said?
17-year cycle. I don't know. She said they come back every
Isn't that
17
it?
years.
Isn't that it?
Well, it's something
I
like
thought
that.
it
I'm
was
just
7
saying, but
years.
Maybe it's
even
7.
if it's 7 or 17, there's one's being born in between that time frame. That
Is that a
you said
Virginia
it's a staggered thing.
Or just like a
I don't think. I think it's probably a
All over?
southeastern thing.
southeastern? Yeah.
Or
They're considered part of the locust family. So like
locusts
they're
are just
all over the
grasshoppers
place.
that used to be grasshoppers.
They're biblical grasshoppers.
They're
Really?
like zombie grasshoppers.
Yeah, the biblical ones.
Yeah,
You still
man.
play zombies on Call of Duty?
Yeah, I don't think they have that anymore. I can't believe the Modern Warfare thing is free.
Do you have any?
Kimberly hates it. Kimberly hates it, and
I
I'm
don't.
such a
no,
nerd.
I don't play it.
I do. I'm such a nerd. I mean, just such a freaking nerd.
I downloaded it. I played it for 2 nights, and I was like, "This is a fucking problem." I was like going to bed
I like
late.
the
as shit.
plunder. I like the plunder thing, but it's free. I
It's
just
all
don't.
fun.
I don't understand how they make any money. Kimberly
Off the
thought I
add-ons.
was. Kimberly thought I was lying.
No,
Add-ons. Oh, I wouldn't. pay for
Fortnite.
anything.
You know, you've heard of that game?
Yeah.
That game's always
I don't
been
know
free.
anything about that. That's free.
It's always been free.
But did you hear that Apple took it off?
well, I don't know.
You can't get Fortnite on iOS right now
Oh, damn.
because they took it out of the App Store because they said that you could only do in-app purchases, which goes against Apple's policy because they're trying to get you to purchase the Fortnite add-ons through iOS.
Yeah, Apple's a real piece of shit. You can't get OBS on Apple either unless you fucking buy it.
Basically.
People are suing Apple right now because they're slowing their
Good.
speed.
Fuck Bill Gates too.
Oh, that too.
No,
yeah.
he's Microsoft.
If you had an iPhone 6, you can get
Fuck 'em
$25 from Apple right
That's
now.
what I heard. That people are getting like $17 and $25 and shit like that.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, I've got an iPhone 6 and it is struggling.
You got the 6.
Yeah, man.
You got to upgrade.
No, she had like a
I
10,
had a
and
10,
she smashed it off of her
And
roof into a
that's
ditch
not
somewhere.
true.
And she
It
has no idea where
disappeared.
it
I
went.
have no idea where it went.
We know where it
You
went.
just
And
lost
so, yes, it disappeared. And so this is my penance, is to have a 6.
it. You will suffer the wrath of a 6.
Exactly. It's like,
When I gave it to her, I told her, you have to use this for a year before you can get a new
it
phone.
was like a forgive me, Father.
It's
for I
such a
have sinned
monopoly.
Kind of thing.
It's such a monopoly. They did.
Shout
They
out to Bud
screw you.
and Jennifer Allen for
Yeah,
doing this.
thank
Oh
you.
man,
Thanks,
they
guys.
screw you
Appreciate
so
you.
bad with the phones.
Yeah, they do.
You remember when it was a big deal to get free nights and weekends?
Oh my
Oh
God!
my
Call
God,
me after
dude.
9
Free
p.m. when
nights
it's
and
free.
Somebody called you at 8:55. You say, "Hold on,
You're like,
motherfucker,
oh,
I'm-
dude, go
hold on."
burn in hell, dude. Call me at 9:05.
Yeah. What are you
What are you,
doing?
a
Call me at
fucking rookie?
8:55. Call me
Yeah.
at 9:01.
Yeah, what are you, drunk?
Free nights and
Fucking
weekends.
idiot. Yeah.
Text
Oh,
after.
What are you on the
9.
West Coast? We're in a different time zone over here, bro.
You
It
know,
ain't
in the-
fucking 9 yet.
In the beginning of all that shit, when data was first becoming a thing, you know, like data was getting to be big, you were grandfathered in, at least with Verizon.
Yep.
You were grandfathered
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
and if
yeah.
you didn't upgrade any phones, do you remember that,
It was
Jesse?
like free unlimited or
You
something
could upgrade
like
your
that. It was
phone, but you couldn't upgrade your, like,
I think once you
Like,
upgraded
it was
a
for
phone,
a while, and then they
think
changed
it was
to
like-
if you upgraded a phone. Like for a while, you could upgrade your phone, and you just couldn't change your plan.
yes,
But then they got
it was
smart,
something like
and
you're
they were like, no,
grandfathered
you
for 2
can't
years,
upgrade
and then
at
once
all.
that 2 years is up, then
you were
have to-
grandfathered in with that data, but once you upgraded something, so if somebody
If
on that
anything
plan,
changed.
if some
Yeah.
poor freaking kid, you know,
Yeah, you
broke his
upgrade-
phone, you know,
Yeah.
that mother, you're not getting a new phone. You
Yeah,
know?
you upgrade your fries at McDonald's. They're like, hey, that's the end of your fucking Apple bill. You know that. Right? But,
Once that data shit came in, dude, the phone bills just skyrocketed.
Yeah, dude.
I don't personally have a cell phone bill, thank God, 'cause mine's through my work.
Oh, hallelujah.
I'm still on my family's plan.
Fuck yeah, family plan all the way.
Yeah, but you have to pay. So
I pay
yeah.
my portion. I do.
Yeah, yeah. Most people in this day and age wouldn't presume that when you say you're on your family's plan. They're like, oh,
No,
me too. I don't pay for it at all.
I'm on my mom's plan.
I pay my
Do you
I
pay
thi-
for it though?
percentage.
Huh?
Do you have to pay for it at
Well,
all?
when she asks.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Hey, mom.
But when she asks, you say,
Shout
all
out
right,
to
here's a
Martha.
50.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
No, my dad's a real he's serious about.
See
the
a
phones.
stickler?
Oh my god.
God.
Are
man.
we going to talk? Is Amy still on here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Kimberly still on here? Are we
I
going to
don't
talk about the
know.
night that we went to Applebee's and watched the Ravens-Broncos game in the playoffs together?
Kimberly wasn't there for that.
She went at Applebee's. She was at home when we got there afterward, and her mom and your stepdad was there, or father-in-law.
Oh yeah, there was a couple times like that. I was all wild back then.
Y'all used to get dumb at Applebee's.
Oh man, Applebee's.
Dude,
Good
dude, we got there
grief.
before the game started. And you know how long an NFL game is.
about 3.5 hours.
This is obviously before either one of us had kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we were literally at Applebee's for 4 or 5 hours straight.
This was right before. This probably makes it sound worse. Actually, it probably makes me sound terrible. It was right before Kinley was born because it was the playoffs. Kinley was born in January. Or we won.
right after
Baltimore
they
won the Super Bowl
Yeah.
in February.
Because
Yeah,
they
they
got
got-
her newborn pictures in that cute little in the
in the jersey. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, and
That
the
was
woman.
awesome.
Oh shit, Kimberly's gonna be so mad about me saying this, but yeah, it was in a Ray Rice jersey. She's fucking tainted. Yeah.
Who's Ray Rice?
Ray Rice.
Yeah, we
remember
won't-
he like punched his wife in the elevator.
I was just saying we won't say for
Remember
the
that?
ones that don't know, but there he goes.
There it goes. There it goes.
Now y'all know.
the
Ray
good thing
Rice,
is
not a good guy.
You can't see the number or the name, so
It's
it's pretty much this podcast is
Baltimore.
the only evidence of that being true.
I don't even know what you're talking about. We're gonna edit that part out. We don't have any software to do that. But and we're live. It wouldn't matter. but yeah, man. I just remember me and you were at Applebee's, for the game. I remember there was a lot of Broncos fans there.
Well, there was
my
one
brother
in
was a
particular.
Broncos fan. There was one in particular.
One
My
in
brother's a
particular.
Broncos fan, so I went there going like, I'm gonna root for the Broncos. I'm going with Logan. We'll have a feud thing. Then I realized it was pretty much you versus the whole bar. And I'm like, I'm a fucking Ravens fan tonight, dude. I got to stick up with my boy. And it was the one old guy that was like, what, 55,
Right beside
60-year-old man?
At least 60 plus.
He was talking shit
Mad
the whole
shit.
time.
Mad shit.
And then once they fucking, what was it? Was it in overtime or was it at the end of the fourth? I just remember he threw that bomb, dude,
Joe
for the
Flacco
touchdown.
threw like a bomb pass to Jacoby Jones. And
Yes.
it was pretty much in any other regular game. It was a Hail Mary basically. It was essentially
game-winning play.
It was essentially a Hail Mary. It's just
Yes.
everybody wasn't like bottled up in the end zone or whatever.
Yeah, but
And
still, it was huge. It
What
was
happened,
the game-winning play.
What happened? Not to bore people, but the cornerback went for the block. Went for the knockdown. Tried to jump up and
I don't
knock down
remember
the
it as
ball.
well because it wasn't my team. I was just
remember
in it.
I
for-
remember it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
probably boring the shit.
You've probably
out of
watched it since then a bunch of times.
Yeah, it's probably boring the shit out of people. But the
don't give a
cornerback went up to block the ball and he missed it. The ball was too high, so Jacoby Jones was wide
Had a
open.
wide open.
Fucking caught it right into the end zone.
And then what happened?
So I was just thinking about that. I'm not sure how that's gonna play out on a podcast. How it's
I know
gonna-
what happened.
Yeah. Well, I
Well,
started
the guy.
talking
Okay,
shit to the old guy.
No. He started talking shit.
He was
to
talking
you.
shit first. Yeah.
Dude. I trust me. I am not a controversial person in public, especially not.
Me neither. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was
However,
being a dick.
yeah, he was being a fucking asshole.
He
Like there
was
was
the whole
all-
game.
No. The entire bar was Broncos people, and it was just Logan with his Baltimore jersey on, and just me, just like, yeah, I'll be a
I
Baltimore
think
guy now.
TJ was there.
Well, he did show up like in the end of the third.
Yeah.
He got there as we were really drunk, and after the feud between you and this old man had already started.
Yeah.
So TJ got there like, what the fuck is going on? Like they're hammered and they hate this guy over here, and they're like fucking with him.
He
He's
hated
fucking with him.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, he hated us a lot more first.
For
But
sure.
they were winning the whole game, so you were just kind of like dealing with it like, yeah, man, fuck. You didn't say fuck you, guy, but you were kind of just like, yeah, man, I know. Like you were being
never
cool
got
the whole
heated.
time.
It never got heated.
Never got heated, but he was being a dick the whole
If
time.
that
And
guy
I
was
wanted to say
30
something-
years younger, he would have punched me in the face, or I would have
vice
punched
versa,
him. One
probably.
Of the
He
two.
was being a way bigger dick. But either
Yeah.
way, so I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I don't know anything to say. Technically, it's not my team, and like I said, not really much you can do. It's just an old guy talking shit, and his team is winning. So he's like, he can point at the scoreboard, and we're not going to go over there and fucking punch him in the face. But, however, when that game-winning drive, I guess, happened, I remember pretty much the bar went silent because they were like, me and you just, whoa, yeah! And you stood up and you go, you, motherfucker, you! Or something like that.
Oh my god.
And the
I
guy
did
was
the
like-
pelvic thrust on
Yeah,
him.
he did
I did the pelvic thrust.
hard, dude. And I
Yeah.
loved every second of it because it was the best thing you could have done.
It was a hard thrust.
a hard thrust.
It was a hard
It
thrust.
was a hard thrust, but it was perfect for the
I'm
situation.
really upset that you did that right outside of the frame.
Oh yeah.
Like,
that
just
happens.
barely
it's probably
outside.
for the better. if you
Might
think
be, might be.
Yeah, it might
Well,
be.
because we're sitting here talking about how old of a guy he was, and
about it. He wasn't that old. He was old
yet.
enough to defend himself, and he wasn't like mad. He understood when you did that. He was like, "Fuck yeah!" Like, God
But
damn
he
it.
had been talking shit.
Yeah,
the
he wasn't
whole
about to, like,
game.
yeah,
I mean, 3.5 hours
of
this
long
this
talking
old
shit.
dude.
Because
Just,
they were supposed
just
to win.
ragging
They were
on us.
picked to win, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, but Denver was favored to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I assume somebody
Just
might
like that
correct
Titans
somebody
game
might
last
correct me.
year.
The
Remember
trolls.
that bad boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, meant to wear my Titans jersey, but it was in the room where the baby James was
I
sleeping.
wore my Tennessee Titans boxers
my God.
so I could shit on them the whole time.
Oh, you fucking
I'm
bastard!
just kidding. I didn't do that.
You don't.
But
have
yeah,
a pair of
that old
boxers.
guy. That old guy. I don't have any Tennessee Titan boxers.
I know. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
And that you'd be so committed to like shitting yourself.
He's like, I shit myself right as soon as I got over
Just
here.
because
I'm
they were
trying not to
Titans.
pee myself from all this. This is a,
You gotta pee? You can leave.
Can I pee?
You can go leave.
Can I take a pee break?
I gotta open this
You're all
anyway.
right.
Oh
We've
my
had
God,
somebody
hell
take
yeah.
a puke break on this show.
A
like-
pee
What?
break? How'd
Who
they
was
do
that?
a
I don't
pee
remember.
Oh no, he didn't actually.
That was
throw up.
me.
We thought he was gonna puke.
I told
Come
Ethan
this way.
I was gonna call OSHA on him for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say Logan can't get out of here. No, you can walk right behind this light.
Over this?
Yeah.
Come this. It's a lot
Yeah,
easier
that way.
come
Yeah, I'm
this
okay
way.
that way.
Logan is stuck in the studio. This is what I'm saying. People don't understand what it's like when it's actually going down. Like, yeah, there's a lot of wires. A lot of wires.
Tight space.
You're excited about trying this one?
I'm hype. I'm super hype.
Logan
I
said
wanna
he's
smell
not
it.
excited, not that he's not trying it.
I want to smell it.
Did you? Oh shit! I broke the whole bottom of the wing off.
Idiot.
I don't know how to open it because I don't know how to open Maker's
Give
Mark.
it to me.
I need Logan in here for this. Nobody can see you open it though. It needs some.
Excuse me.
That was her heart monitor going off. She's gotta take her.
Everything's okay.
I don't know.
Nothing to
How do I
see
get
here.
this
Are
open?
you serious? Can I please help you?
I don't want to mess up the. It's got an angel skull. It's got a skull with angel wings on the front. I don't want to mess that up, but I want to get it open. So
Oh my god.
it's not. It doesn't smell worse. It's not gonna be that bad. Logan. Here, I'll just let you just dab it in there.
All right.
He's back, baby.
Back in the saddle.
Logan Farmer. I'm just gonna
Small
let you.
bladder.
I'm just gonna let you smell it. You can dip if you'd like.
Oh man, I don't know if I want to.
Katie says you have to.
Whoa, look at all that.
You don't have to do anything with it. We'll throw
Is
a
Katie still watching? I thought she'd be mad after I hung up on her.
No, she says you have
Yeah.
to try it.
I'll try it. I'll try
A
it.
real man's man. See, TJ was thinking about coming over tonight and trying this. He was like, "Yeah,
To be fair, almost
the
every
roads
road
are closed or
is
something,"
closed to
you
get
know. And I'm
here.
like, "Pfft, "You got a boat, pussy?
Yeah, that's
Is that hotter?
super hot. I don't know yet because there was more on the other chicken
You
nugget.
you barely did it right.
I did it like that.
It
I mean, I did
smells
like
like
that.
the
I did
same almost.
what I think is a decent amount.
Oh fuck! It's way hotter at first, in my opinion,
Yeah. Maybe I'm handling it better than you.
dude.
I mean, it's
horrible at
hot. It's hot. Don't get me wrong.
this. I feel like it's not gonna last as long.
Well, I hope not. The last one wasn't great.
Ooh, I like the taste of it though.
We never finished the story earlier. Jesse had to carry me to the Integra.
No, TJ manhandled you and carried you like a child into the Integra.
Take that with a grain of salt. Give me some of that milk.
To be fair, that was also like before TJ hit his growth
Do they
spurt.
drink milk on the other podcasts like
Yeah.
that?
They have it out. I thought I sent you some.
I know. I didn't watch it. I said I did. I don't care if you drink it.
Fucking bastard.
Yeah, that's hot. That's hot as a bitch. Shit. That's hot. That's hotter.
I thought it was gonna go quicker. It's not, man. It's really bad.
Oh my god.
It's really bad. I didn't think it was this bad. It's not going away.
So-
It's getting worse.
Oh my
Are you
god.
gonna OD on that hot sauce?
He's
I don't
freaking
know.
out.
It got really bad all of a sudden.
So anyway, guys, while they're suffering, I'll tell the story.
They had to load me in the back of an Integra.
Ethan tried to fight us. He was like, "No, I'm not leaving. You're not gonna make me do anything."
Chill out on the domestic abuse allegations.
You look done, dude. You're done.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh my god.
I didn't even put that much. I did do both sides though. I did a double dip.
So anyway, TJ literally
And I'm a
police
pussy.
officer shoves his head into my car, into the back seat of this tiny little Acura Integra,
Police brutality.
and he immediately passed right out.
Yeah, I think that was. I didn't wake up naked, but I'm pretty sure the next morning I woke up in the Integra.
You
like, what the
slept.
fuck?
You slept in the Integra because
Yeah.
I raced
Well, I was
somebody.
fucked up.
I raced somebody on the way home, and cussed me out through the window because they were mad that I beat them. It was beautiful. That Integra was so fast. Anyway.
Wow, that's.
So, we get home, and
Sorry.
it's me and this girlfriend of mine. And we have to, it's like one of those seats, it's one of those cars you have to like pull the front seat over to get the back passenger out. So we're like trying to pull him out of the back seat of this car, and he's fighting us every bit of the way. Eventually, I just lost my patience and was like, you know what? Fuck it. We just left him there, and he slept the whole night in my tiny little Integra. Woke up probably at like 4 in the morning.
It happened one other time in my Tundra, too.
On your 21st birthday, you and TJ spent the night in your Tundra.
Yeah. So fuck TJ because of this sauce. For one. I hold the grain of salt on TJ because I'm glad he was really strong to carry me and police brutality me into the Integra.
Oh, he manhandled the shit out of you.
But he also played some dice for a while. And then fell asleep on Logan's couch. I wasn't even supposed to mention TJ's name, but now.
Okay.
Can people hear that?
No, but
I don't know
they
what you're
can't
talking
even see you right now. But
Yeah, they can't.
Well, good,
No, they
because
can't. They can't on the iPad. They can't on the phone. TJ had to go boom boom out the mouth in the middle of the night in your parents' house.
I don't
In the
even
living
know
room.
anything about radio, and this isn't good radio. Oh my god.
This is not. This is what. This is bad radio. All right, let's do the steam engine. TJ threw up all over your parents' house that night. It's the 21st birthday. Yeah. So fuck TJ. Just kidding. Sorry, we don't really know what to say. You got to try this sauce, TJ. It's really, really bad.
it's pretty hot.
Will you hand me that water?
Holy
Will you plug
shit,
it in?
man.
Will you plug it in?
I plug it in.
Logan Farmer.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Can't feel my hand.
Are you serious? Did I not? I mean, did you guys put that much on your wing that I didn't? I mean,
I didn't put that much, but it's very hot.
Ryan says, "Watch your eyes, Ethan."
I already got the last one in my eyes. Damn it. Nobody can hear me. Come up close to the mic. Hopefully there's enough water in there to make this work. Sorry, TJ, to throw you under the bus. Nobody even knew that. Hopefully Martha's not watching
I like
anymore.
that
Do they
hot
still live
sauce.
there?
Yeah.
I hope they never move. That house is.
Do they
a
still get the
gem.
living room carpet?
I'm pretty sure the living room's hardwood.
Yeah,
He cleaned it
I
really
think
good
it
that
always
night.
was.
I wasn't there, but he told me he did. Oh, my God. I don't even know what to...
Are you serious?
What? About what? Are we going to talk about South Beach?
Yeah, we can, but I mean, we just need to. You're gonna need to stall for a second.
Is anybody still watching? My phone's
Do
been
we?
down.
That's why I thought it was a bad idea. I can't even talk right now.
We're over.
It was
We can
supposed to be
call
at
it
the
if
end
we
of
need to.
No,
Well,
I don't
we're
want to
still
call
waiting on
it.
the steam engine.
I want
Oh,
to.
right.
Heat up. Remember that night at South Beach?
We can do a 2-hour
God,
podcast.
They're really suffering.
Oh, it's so bad.
The camera doesn't even do it justice, y'all.
We went to South Beach.
I mean, how
Logan
disgusting is
Farmer-
it that I'm just chugging sips between
Beer
milk and beer,
beer.
whole milk and,
Milk and beer.
IPAs.
Gross.
I need a
Oh,
cigarette.
that's so disgusting, but I can't stop.
All right.
Oh my god.
We went to South Beach, and this was also, again, actually not your fault. I'll defend you on
said
this
he
one.
looks like he needs help.
You got kicked out because you put
Wash
your
your eyes,
arms
Logan.
on somebody's shoulders. You put your arms on somebody's shoulders, and then they said that you were trying to choke them out.
Well,
Somebody else that we knew. But
No,
don't name drop.
no, I'm not gonna name drop.
You didn't do anything wrong.
To be fair,
No, I did.
But then the guy accused you, and then you got kicked out.
Logan put himself in some ugly situations.
Yeah,
that
I
night.
did some stuff wrong. I mean, there's no justifying that. I mean, I was.
The
No.
situation that got you
I was
kicked out
not in the
wasn't
right.
Okay, this thing is steaming now.
So
What?
do you want the South Beach story?
Yeah.
And like 20 minutes before that, though, Logan like put his arm around me, but he did it in such a sweet but like overly aggressive way that I was in a semi headlock, and he literally goes,
Let's fight now.
he literally goes, Jesse, I love you so much, I could punch you right in the face.
I would have sponsored that move. Team.
Oh man, that sounds horrible. That sounds awful.
She wouldn't know that you
But
didn't
which
mean it.
time? All right.
It was so loving and
probably-
sweet, but like it was really, really loud.
It probably doesn't help my case. Which time of South Beach are we talking about?
This was right after
This
Kimberly
was me.
finished up school for her nursing degree. It was like that Friday.
Yeah. It was me and Jesse. And you and Kimberly had been drinking at Applebee's. Y'all met
Celebrating
us
her
there.
graduation.
When y'all got there, y'all were lit.
I don't remember anything about this.
Oh, really?
See, I've been kicked out of South Beach before, but it wasn't this time. But South Beach is just a shithole. I'm not going to give them any good public advertisement.
I'm not
That-
trying
that
to.
place
I love that
sucks.
place, but I've got.
Well, they got good cheese fries. Other than that, they suck.
I didn't
They're-
even know they had food.
Oh my God, their
Um,
tots are so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a dive bar. You don't get food, bro.
Well,
If it's fries or it's tots, it's
I did
worth
Your
that
it.
time.
actions were probably due to the food poisoning you were dealing with because of the cheese fries you eaten.
maybe.
I don't know if it's got enough water. It's not heating up yet either. So what is your best story that you know about South Beach? You got kicked out multiple times. What? I don't want you to bring up a bad time, but
Are you okay? We're losing you.
my tongue is fucked. It's
Are you having like an allergic reaction or something?
hot enough, I think. Allergic? No, just
I feel like you're trying to focus on other things.
He's doing
Is your
everything.
tongue not
he
hot?
can.
My
No.
tongue's on fire.
Really?
What? Why are
Oh,
you
yeah.
asking me?
Oh,
Why?
I'm like
Don't try
done.
to direct the heat. What's wrong with you?
Emily says they have good quesadillas, and you're right, Emily. Their food is honestly, their food is the best drunk food ever.
Probably. I
It
wouldn't
would-
know. They don't.
I
banned.
swear to God, I've never ordered.
I'm probably
ordered
not banned
You're
anymore.
not banned.
I'm probably not anymore. It's
Anymore.
been years and years and years. There was a big brawl one night, and me and my cousin
Oh,
and
were
my
you there
brother
that night? I heard about that.
were in just the centerpiece of that brawl. All of our last names are Farmer, so I think it was kind of prejudice. You know?
I don't think that was the night I was there.
No,
No, these are two different times. That's why I'm so confused as to what you're talking about.
we know somebody that got bit on the face at that place.
That
was
might have been
Farmer.
the night that I was there. I
It
bit
could
the-
have
He was
been.
the biter.
Bit the shit out of it. You know, I didn't bite anybody, but I did do some dirty shit.
Like what? In the bathroom?
No,
Your wife's
nothing like
watching
that.
you know.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Just something that I wouldn't want anybody to do to me. But so the first night that we got kicked out of there, me and my brother were sitting at the bar, but not the main bar. The bar, like kind of when you walk in the main door of that place, and there's a little bar to the right, and then
Yeah.
a big bar to the left. We were sitting at the little bar to the right. Back then, there was a golf machine right behind that bar. There was
Yeah.
a little, yeah. So me and my brother were sitting at that bar. For the most part,
Oh, yeah,
minding
video
our-
game golf. Yeah.
yeah, video
Yeah.
game golf is right behind us. For the most part, minding our own business. But we were with my cousin, which I guess
What's his name?
I
Don't
probably
drop-
shouldn't drop
yeah,
names, yeah, even though But anyway, so me and Matt turn around, and my cousin is in a confrontation with the guy over this not over the golf machine, but like at the golf machine.
Yeah, at that area of the
Yeah,
store.
at that area. And as we turn around, the confrontation had gotten heated. Yeah, and we were all there drinking. Everybody was too drunk. That's what alcohol does. Everybody was way too drunk. It was.
He was saying 9-iron. He was saying driver. Something like
something
that.
like that. Something like that.
Oh.
So
Important stuff.
we turned around, and pretty much instantly, as soon as we turned around and stood up out of our chair, basically a bar brawl ensued. And
Holy
it just-
shit! This is at South Beach.
Yeah, this is at South Beach.
Inside?
Inside.
At the
Inside.
golf machine.
At the golf machine. Right there.
My ears are sweating.
Are you for real?
Really? I'm better now. I'm getting
I'm
better
good,
now.
dude.
Yeah, I think
Like-
I'm good now.
That was whatever. I like that sauce.
Well, you can have the rest. I don't want any more.
All right, Logan, you might have to unplug it. Something's.
All right, let's unplug
We got a lot of smoke and not a lot of action, which only can be
But
mad.
it's a steam machine. Isn't that supposed to create steam?
Not
It's a
out of here.
Steam engine.
Out
It's
of
supposed to
the
like
exhaust.
create movement, and
This whole thing's supposed to start moving.
it's just kind of screaming like a kettle.
Yeah.
Well.
I'll get that figured out. We'll get back to it.
Okay.
I feel like South
Give me
Beach
some of that milk.
brings
Where's
out
the
the
milk?
worst of people. Like
Give me
even
that milk.
myself, the most like anti-confront. Like I am the
You drink
least
a lot of milk,
confrontational
dude.
person you'll ever meet in your entire life. Yeah,
Sorry to
and
interrupt
I've
you, but this is
almost
a lot of
gotten
milk
into a
he's drinking.
brawl
Yeah.
at South Beach.
Yeah.
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 Go with bad friends though.
Yeah.
That's not true. Yeah, that is true.
It's
actually.
it's trailer trash. Yeah,
yeah, that's
not
100%
to get
true.
y'all in trouble or anything, but if anybody's watching, it just offends them. But it's trashy there. It's a trashy
Fuck yeah. It's
establishment.
my favorite trashy dive bar where I
But
can smoke
it's so
cigarettes
fun.
inside.
Yeah, like it's
Love it.
That's
Yeah.
part of
You
the
smoke cigarettes
like,
inside a
appeal
fucking
is that it's like
uptown
such
alley?
a shithole.
When you pay fucking $8 a beer, fuck you. You're fucking go
Can you
bowling.
smoke cigarettes in South Beach?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck
After
yeah.
9 o'clock.
Oh yeah, because they got the bay doors there.
Yeah.
You know, I will give them credit. It's amazing that
They got the
business
cigarette
has,
filters.
it's
umbrellas.
amazing they've stayed open because that business has been so many things. That
Yeah, but
that building.
It never
Yeah.
hit because it was never a dive bar. Well, now that it's a dive bar and
Used to
everybody
be like
that
a
lives,
pizza place.
Yeah, it was a pizza place. I think it was a fucking seafood restaurant.
It
It was all
was.
sorts of things, man.
it was a breakfast and lunch place for a while, kind of like
Really?
the Egg and I,
Yep.
The Egg and I.
Blue Ridge. Or
I heard
something
they
like
were overpriced.
that. Yeah,
They are.
and
No-
just breakfast
no
and
sponsors
lunch.
there.
No money made. Nobody drinks at breakfast and lunch, and restaurants make their money off alcohol.
Do they not have a
I mean,
liquor
brunch.
license?
Hello, mimosas.
for breakfast
But
and lunch?
no, the
They
Egg and
probably
I
did.
doesn't serve alcohol.
Oh yeah, that's an epic
See?
fail right there. So we went to the First Watch, and I love that place.
First Watch is so good.
They're good.
So
And
good.
don't they serve booze now?
I don't know. They might, but they took over the Egg and I at Harbor Point by the Glory Days. where the-
Right. That's the one we go to.
Oh,
And
there's
I can't.
another one on Midlothian Turnpike.
Yeah, the first time we went was at Midlothian, and they didn't serve booze, and I was just so baffled
Right,
at,
like
at a
why?
brunch spot that, and especially if you proceed to be in, upper echelon. They're a fancy brunch spot.
They are.
They are.
They're a little bougie.
They're bougie as
So-
fuck.
So you've got You have
Yeah.
to have mimosas.
Yeah, you better have some Cristal.
Some bloodies.
some bloodies, a bloody bar or something.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, they said they didn't have anything. I
Screwdrivers
think they do
at the
now, though.
bare minimum.
At the bare minimum,
Yeah.
with Bowman's for Ethan.
Ugh,
Shit ass Bowman's.
burn it.
What's the NA? What, Narcotics Anonymous?
Oh, it's raining.
It's been raining this whole time.
I forgot about it though until he was.
Good
You
God.
know, now he looks like he took a shower. We're falling apart here,
All right,
y'all.
we're gonna close it out soon. I never asked
'Cause
you
Ethan
about
needs to
your-
go throw up.
You're a business owner.
Sure.
I mentioned that you were a concrete connoisseur.
Is that sweat from the hot sauce? Or is that
Definitely.
rain? That's rain.
Nah,
okay.
that's sweat from the hot
My
sauce.
ears?
Okay.
Well, now it's wet from the rain, but before my ears were sweating, dude.
Oh shit! Do you want me to tell you what happened at South Beach?
Yeah.
The bad stuff.
Yeah.
I've been
Okay.
begging for you this whole time, but no big deal.
All right. So, I don't know how it happened, but anyway, this guy and my cousin, they got in each other's face or whatever. So me and my brother, have you seen my brother?
Large man.
He's a large man.
Both of
He's a
y'all.
large man. I wouldn't want him to swing on me. But anyway, so we turn around and they're in each other's face. So, and I don't know exactly what happens, but anyway, there's a big barroom brawl. Only thing I know is I end up on the floor, and when you're on the floor in the middle of a barroom brawl, that's
Vulnerable, yeah.
that's a dangerous place
Yeah,
to be.
you gotta get up.
You can get stabbed, shot, anything could happen.
raped.
Raped.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
I'm on the floor, and the only thing I'm thinking about is getting on the floor, and I'm on the floor with a guy. We're tussling. And yeah, exactly. So the only thing I could think to do, and this poor bastard, I would never do this to somebody intentionally. It was just panic mode. But so anyway,
No, dude. All is fair in love and war.
all
baby.
is fair in love and war. So I took my finger and
Stuck
I
it up his-
shoved it so far up this guy's nose, right up his nose, yeah, and just started pulling.
What?
And if by the slight
work?
chance, oh, it worked. He started squealing.
Nostril.
I don't because it's a tussle. It's a tussle. So we're all we're doing this number, and I find his face.
Did you purposely
I find-
land in his
Oh
nose?
yeah, I knew it wasn't his mouth.
Well, dude, I credit you on the good aim.
Yeah, no,
Well, I'm just saying, did you
My
aim for his nostril, or did you end up in there?
Well, I don't know. I can't explain my train of thought.
Okay.
I can't explain because it was happening too fast.
What?
But I knew my hand was on his face, and from the face it went up his nose.
And then,
All I
you
could
took
think-
control.
Uh,
Then you were
dude,
like, okay, I
he
okay,
started
I got some
squealing
control
like
now.
a pig. I've never heard a grown man sound like that.
I guess so.
I've never heard anybody
He's
sound like
spilling out
that.
of his nose like a pig.
So I stuck it up his nose and I just started pulling.
Oh.
I just started pulling. I feel less of a man for doing that.
Why?
Well, because I just feel bad. I
That's
wouldn't want
the
anybody.
game, dude. I
didn't.
think that's allowed in the UFC.
Wouldn't want anybody to do
It's like
that.
you
No
knee
way,
him in
that's
the
allowed. No, yeah, I didn't kneel him in the nuts.
It's like you soccer kicked him, which I think should be allowed in a. Dude, that's what I'm saying.
I tell you what, he let go of me. He let go of me.
Oh my god.
And bar fight rules are different. A soccer kick, which is when somebody's falling down or laying down and you run up and kick them while you're standing up.
Oh, it's messed up.
Not allowed in the UFC.
That's dirty.
Bar fight? That's allowed, bro.
Nobody soccer kicked me.
Oh
But
my
I tell you what, that
God.
dude
Well,
had
they
a...
could have, but they didn't because they were getting fucking oinked out across the room by your fingers. So fuck him. Fuck that guy and his big fucking wallered out nose now.
It wasn't premeditated by any means.
Also, if anybody wants to know while I'm sitting back like this and like doing all this, I used to have a thing that covers this side of the table. Like you've probably got your legs under the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real fucking nice. I don't have that ability over here.
Super
So like I'm like
aggressive.
if
You
I
need
try
a
to
bigger
go.
table.
Well, no, it's just a sheet that I've got.
He's got like a tablecloth,
Yeah,
basically.
the
Why do you got that?
The table used to set this way, and it would
Because sometimes it was in the
cover
frame.
our
Why
legs.
don't you take it down?
I don't have time. I'm an
What's
idiot.
holding it up? You could probably just
Staples.
kick
It's like
through it.
stapled.
I don't want to
Staples.
rip the things. I'm going to reuse it for something.
Oh, you read.
Yeah,
I'm going to wrap it.
balls.
Actually, I'm going to wrap
That's
it
very
around.
that's very frugal of you.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to wrap it around from here over to where
Oh
we
my
can both put
God.
our legs under, but it's going to be used that way. If the frame of the camera ever goes lower,
Yeah.
you won't be looking at my pale ass ugly legs.
That's very frugal of you.
But you're a small business owner. What's the name of your business? You want
K&K
to at least
Masonry.
plug it at the end here.
K&K Masonry.
K&K Masonry.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that name?
Kimberly and Kinley. Bryson got screwed.
Beautiful.
Aw.
So did
out.
Logan. You.
Yeah, I did.
Nobody cares about the guys though.
No, the guys get screwed.
I
I
admit that.
love that.
I'm just going to use him as cheap child labor for the next.
Have you ever thought about
16
having a
years.
third daughter? I mean, a third kid, having a daughter. You know.
I don't have any control over the sex though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking.
Just a
you
third
know,
kid in general.
if
I've
it's
thought
just-
about it, but then you got the middle kid thing.
If it's
going
just
on.
a
Yeah,
girl named
man.
Caden, you could do KKK. You know, that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, how about that? That
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
give me
not
some
open that
business.
box of worms.
Well, just new business opportunities. That's all.
But if you have for someone that
It
has
would
two
turn an
kids,
eye.
For someone that has two kids, you do too. Do you have that third one? Because
No.
then you got the weird middle child thing going
No.
on.
Nope, we're done.
You're all done?
Yeah,
like
done.
officially done? Like medically done?
For sure. Like, he could do it tomorrow.
But
I
have
tried
you
to
done
I've
it?
I
tried
could
to
do what
talk him into
tomorrow?
it multiple
Have you had a
times.
vasectomy?
Oh, she's no.
Have you had a vasectomy?
No.
No, me neither. Me neither.
I'm gonna do that at home.
How?
We're just gonna
Need
we're
a
gonna,
Soldering
Needle
iron
nose?
and a scalpel?
we're gonna get a
Yeah.
demascul. There's a term for it. It's like a demasculinator
I feel bad.
that
I
you
don't
put
feel bad.
on pigs, and it's basically like a tiny little rubber band, and you like around the balls, and they just slowly die and fall off.
That's called a cock ring.
I got hot sauce on my
No.
penis a minute ago when I went and took a. Anyway.
No, my vet friend has one.
It's been tested on pigs.
Yeah, they do it on livestock
They got
all the
huge
time.
balls. That's why they got
So
to
we're
use
just
the pig
gonna-
one. They got
That's
the
how we're
fat
gonna
sack.
do it.
Oh God.
That's how we're gonna do it.
Poor bastard. Apparently the vasectomy is way easier than the tubes getting tied.
100%, it's way easier. Vasectomy is an outpatient
Unless
procedure.
unless you get your tubes tied right when you have the baby. If he's already
Well,
up in
that's
there.
all said and done.
Right.
A lot of
right.
people try to say though, a vasectomy is easily reversible. Though
It is.
How is it reversible? They solder your
They soldered the tubes back together. It's just like that.
Yeah.
It's,
Did they
it's
say it in
not.
that-
I'm kinda
did they
hating
say it
on
in that
Tina right
voice?
now. I don't know. Let's hear you say it.
What?
tubes.
She just
They
said
just-
it. Yeah, they do. They just solder
They
it back
just
together.
yeah.
They
just-
solder them back together.
That's the voice I'm doing. Yeah.
I-
You tell us.
How do they?
I don't
I
need to
didn't
do
know
a
a
practical
vasectomy. I
question.
didn't know a
What do you mean?
vasectomy was reversible.
100% it's reversible.
Do you have dip in your mouth? What are you doing?
What?
Can you
the shadow made it
untie?
look like. What's in
Can
your
you
mouth?
untie the tubes for a woman?
Not as safely or effectively.
Ah.
Pretty much once your tubes are tied, it's like a done deal.
How much does it cost to get a vasectomy?
Depends on your health insurance. We have great health insurance, Ethan.
Do you?
Yeah, we do.
Is that through BMAC?
There is no great health insurance. We have the greatest, and it is horrible and
It's
expensive.
not hor-
It's such a racket.
expensive.
It's such a racket.
It's expensive.
It is
Yeah.
It's
expensive.
through the county, through the state, and it's expensive.
Yeah,
It's such a
it's
racket.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Health insurance sucks. But what the fuck are you gonna do?
Just
We're
die.
just gonna get a tiny little rubber band and
I tell you what you're gonna do. You're
put
gonna
it
get a
around
fucking
his balls.
vasectomy.
Hey, my mouth's not on fire anymore.
Mine either. I'm
Are
good
you getting
now.
a vasectomy?
Huh? I don't know. That's
you
heavy.
guys can do it together.
That's heavy. I don't know.
Let's just tie our dicks together, and they can never.
Never
that should
separate you
work.
like a
Can
Chinese
you do
finger
it tight
trap.
enough?
A Chinese.
Like-
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny,
Well, no, that
actually.
would be in there and facing each other. That would be weird. I'm talking about tying them up.
What's that?
Oh,
What's that
that's so
movie
much
with the
better.
Siamese twins? It was like a Dumb and Dumber type movie. Siamese twins. You remember what I'm talking about?
Dumb and Dumber? They weren't twins.
The Addams
they
family.
They weren't twins.
The Addams family.
God, so is my penis.
I don't know. No,
It's the
there was no
Addams-
Siamese
the-
twins in the Addams Family, was there?
Yeah.
Is there a new Addams Family movie?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Promo.
It's like a
Promo.
cartoon.
Fuck the Adam Sandler.
You didn't like them?
Just kidding.
Banana.
I know. No, I don't mind them. Jesse got me into it. I didn't know who they were until I met Jesse.
Yeah.
She also got me into the Christmas Story and everything else.
Christmas
it's
Story?
my traditions now.
Home
A
Alone
Christmas Story?
Basically,
Like
didn't
Ralphie?
sell. Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever seen it.
I watched that movie every single Christmas.
All day, every day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Or all
On-
day, not every day. All day, every
But
Christmas.
like on
Every
repeat.
Christmas.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
TNT and TBS,
TBS
show it on repeat
stays on
24
TBS.
hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesse.
That's all
Brought
you're
me
allowed
that
to watch.
tradition.
And National Lampoons. Yeah. Have you
Oh,
never saw that
yeah.
before, Jesse?
Have you ever
No.
seen National Lampoons?
That's my favorite. I love it. It's so good.
I
Chevy
had
Chase.
seen National Lampoon. Yeah, that's my kind of comedy.
National Lampoons, the Christmas one.
Christmas
There's a
Story
bunch
is
of
not
ones.
a comedy. No, I hadn't seen it before I met Jesse.
A
I
Christmas
had heard the
Story is
phrase,
not a
"Shoot your
comedy,
eye out."
but there's funny moments in it.
There
it's,
is.
It's a
It's
When it was
classic.
the
hysterical,
rabbit and
yeah.
shit walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
The costume. I had heard the phrase, but I'd never watched the movie full out until I met Jesse, and then, like I said, it was.
He'd never seen a lot of things. He'd never
I don't
seen
watch
It's a
movies.
Wonderful
I
Life.
don't
Like
see most movies.
You're not a
But-
movie buff?
Not at all.
Uh,
I am.
But
I love movies.
Then it turned
Yeah.
into like
Movies have
when she
sucked
told me-
lately.
well, there's
Yeah, they
you
have.
can't do it. You can't make them right now.
Well, not in
Well,
the past.
within
Not
the
in the
past
past
couple
4 months.
years.
But
I
yeah,
see
just in
what
the
you're
past
saying.
few.
Just in the past 10
You
years.
remember in like the 2010 area, somewhere around then, it was like for comedy movies, it was just gold coming out.
Yeah, I
There
know.
was like
Grown-ups.
Super Bad,
Super bad. Pineapple Express.
Pineapple
Yes.
Express, Knocked Up,
Grown Ups wasn't that around?
Grown
that
Ups.
time
What was
Yeah.
that? Was that
With
the Adam
Adam
Sandler
Sandler.
one?
Yeah.
That wasn't that funny.
Oh, I love that movie.
That was funny,
Bro,
but
that's
like
the
not
funniest
like.
one out of all the ones we. Not Grown Ups 2. That
Dude,
was horrible.
Grown Ups was not
Grown Ups
funnier
2 was
than
horrible.
Super Bad or Pineapple Express.
Not funnier than Super Bad, but
Fucking
probably
Kevin James,
funnier than
man.
Pineapple Express.
Yeah, I think so.
Pineapple Express? Yeah, maybe.
That's hilarious, but dude, you're sleeping on Grown Ups hard.
Yeah.
maybe.
You need to rewatch
You
it.
should rewatch
It's
it.
got the
as
little
a
one-liners that are
parent
so
now.
fucking funny, and David Spade's so fucking funny, dude.
What's that?
I love David Spade.
Yeah, David Spade's
I've never
funny.
even seen Joe Dirt fully. I don't think, and I love David Spade.
Really?
I've seen it. I think once
I've
fully
not
through.
seen it at all.
Are you
never even seen
shitting
Joe
me?
Dirt.
No, I've never seen it.
Joe Dirt-
Besides
I mean,
Tommy
Ooh,
Boy?
Dirt.
Step Brothers.
Tommy
Thank
Boy
you,
I've
Katie.
seen a bunch of times. Huh?
Step Brothers.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
Step Brothers is great.
Talladega Nights.
Yes.
That was like 2005.
Talladega Nights was funny.
But
Step-
like the earlier 2000s were
What if I would have asked you
gold.
earlier, who's your favorite NASCAR driver, and you said Ricky Bobby? That was the answer
Shake
I
and
was
bake,
that
looking
would
for.
have been a
baby.
great answer.
That's what I was
That would
looking
have been a
for.
great answer.
All right, well, I'm glad I got the feeling in my tongue back. That's nice.
Yeah, that was tough.
Y'all are babies.
What's your company name again? Because I missed it last time. So
Okay. K&K Masonry.
Oh yeah, we're looking for that
10%
third.
discount if you mention Turn Left Podcast.
Bam, baby.
I'm just going to jack the price up 10%, but go ahead.
And then give you 10% back off, though.
Yeah.
At least you're not just jacking it up 10% and then leaving it there.
So you are
You're bringing the
getting
10%
a
back
normal
off.
deal.
Well, it could be worse. You could just jack it up 10% and you'd be getting 110%
It's
deal.
great because your prices are already so competitive. It's fine.
That's right. I'm just kidding. I was totally kidding about that.
Well, he will give you great work,
Honest.
reasonable prices.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Reasonable, very reasonable. Well within the market.
Yes. Did you hear an alligator can't die from starvation? It takes like years. Anyway,
They're fucking dinosaurs already. They've
Yeah.
been around
Yeah, I'm
forever.
not
longer than
surprised.
dinosaurs.
Really?
It's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
So
So
mean,
when you're with when you're with an alligator, you're with something that's been around longer than a fucking dinosaur.
is there anything that
insane.
looks more like a dinosaur than a fucking alligator or a crocodile?
No, because nothing's outlived that.
There's
Maybe
one
sea
species
turtles?
of birds,
Birds?
and I think
Yeah,
you
birds
might be
are
right.
old.
Turtles.
Birds,
Very old.
Sea turtles.
Birds are like a form of
Well, no, there's one specific form
Dinosaurs.
of birds that's like still been.
the chicken.
No,
I was having a hard time thinking about
no,
it. but-
it's huge. It's this big, huge bird that like looks like Big Bird, and I can't think of the name right
Oh,
now.
there is a bird. I've seen this
Do you know
shit.
what I'm talking
Pterodactyl.
about? though?
No, but
it's
this bird will fucking
huge.
kill you. This bird will kill you. Are you talking? Is that
Flamingo.
what you're talking? No, it's not a flamingo.
I'm afraid of birds, dude. All of them will kill
It's
me.
not like the dodo bird. I know that's extinct, but there is a bird. Jesse, if you're on Google, there is a bird, and they're in like fucking Indonesia or something. You know, like crazy parts of the world, not America.
I got fans out there too.
That's Cambodia. Oh
Ca-
yeah, in Cambodia.
Yeah,
that
and
bird might be
Indonesia.
up in Cambodia.
The
Yeah,
shoebill stork.
They'll comment on it.
With
They'll
the
let us
sharp
know.
ass beak.
No.
Is there any bird that can kill you right now?
My friend,
Why Surrey beacon?
Wow.
Siri caught that shit.
What did she
Siri
say?
is the bird.
What birds?
I don't
What did she say?
Owls definitely can't. Remember when our
You said,
friend-
is there any? And that sounds like Siri.
Yeah, she
Is
already
there
asked
any?
The question.
Is Siri any? I don't know.
Did I say Siri?
No, you
No,
said, is
but
there
you
any?
And she
Is
just-
there
Siri.
any? Oh, Siri.
Is in there, I think.
Our
somewhere.
friend used to live in
Is Siri
Oregon, and it was in this teeny tiny little, like, podunk town where there was like no people and no crime, and there were so few people there that there literally was like not murders, like it just didn't happen. And like a couple years ago, people started dying, like people were being killed, and nobody could figure it out. They thought that there was a serial killer on the loose, like legit, like the whole police force was like
Ted Bundy shit.
in on it. Like they were all trying to figure it out. Like it was like this big thing. People were like staying home from church and school and stuff. It was a fucking owl. There was an owl going around killing these people. And it was going in, and their talons to the back of our necks, like at the base of their heads, it would get them and
What
kill
a way
them
to go.
like that.
Right in the back of the neck from a fucking owl.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Ah, that sucks. You didn't have much purpose on this earth if you get taken out by a fucking owl.
Owls
Yeah,
are.
you're
Have you seen?
the biggest pussy if you dig it.
That's terrible. Owls.
Yeah.
Owls are.
Yeah, because they can see around
They
a
eat
lot.
mice
you know,
and
I mean,
shit.
just because
They
they can look around real
they
far
eat
doesn't mean
mice.
they're badass.
I dissected one of them
seen-
fuckers.
Yeah, they'll eat a
Owls?
cat, dude. They'll eat a
Yeah.
cat, but not a human. I mean, dude, you get taken up by an owl.
Yeah.
You know,
I
you're a
dissected
pussy.
one of those fucking things in like the
You didn't
second
dissect
grade.
an owl.
Didn't we?
Dissected
Or maybe it
an
was a
owl
mouse.
pellet.
Oh, owl pellet.
yeah, it's owl.
Hit me. Last one.
I guess the steam engine's a fail.
Yeah, that sucks.
All right.
Hopefully that wasn't the highlight of the show.
It was gonna
That
be.
was. Yep, that was it.
We got a
That's
couple
all we
things.
had.
You got a Traeger grill. Do you love it? I came over there one time and ate off of it. I want one, so I'm a little bit jealous. You got one or something like that, Traeger or some type of brand.
It's
like
not Traeger. It's not Traeger.
that.
It's the
something like
fucking
that, though.
Walmart version.
It's just like
Pit balls.
that's fine with me.
Yeah.
It's just like when you buy Klein's. Doesn't
Not
matter
that I
which,
wouldn't get a Traeger grill.
doesn't
Shout
matter
out
which
to
brand.
Traeger grills.
Well, they can get a shout too. I think Pitbull should get a shout out.
Pit
We
balls.
got the game.
It was a good grill. I like it. I still like it. It's a good pellet grill. It's. I love the pellet grill experience. I didn't buy a Traeger because them things are like $1,000, $900. They're expensive. Maybe there might be one out there for $700.
Well,
something,
I
but
will
it's-
not be investing in that.
It's a lot of money to spend on a grill, especially when I first bought a pellet grill. I was like, "What the fuck is a pellet grill? I don't even know what this is."
They're really cool though,
They are.
and I've eaten off of yours, and I know it's good. So it doesn't
for
matter.
long cooks. If you're cooking like a Boston butt or
Yeah, yeah.
brisket, or
We ate barbecue
some
that night.
smoked chicken
Smoked
or
wings.
something
We
like that.
smoked some wings.
Yeah.
This is during the Titans game when the Titans won real big.
Big time. Yeah, they're good. They're good for long cooks, but sometimes, and you can fire them up just as easy, But like if you want to go out and
Grill a steak.
grill a steak real quick, cook some burgers real quick, or throw some brats on real quick, and just anything quick, anything that takes less than 15 minutes, it seems like such an ordeal to fire up the pellet grill.
Same with a charcoal
Even though
grill
it's-
though.
Same with you're right. Same with it. But see,
So
I've
if you're
never been
used to a
charcoal guy.
propane, if you're used to a propane grill, then I can understand it. But if you're already used to a charcoal grill, that shit takes, Jesse knows, fucking 3 hours to get going.
Oh yeah. See, I've never been a charcoal guy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Somebody had commented, hopefully he gives away his barbecue secrets. What is your biggest barbecue secret before we close it out?
I have no barbecue
Mr.
secrets.
KKK Masonry.
Just K&K masonry.
Just kidding. Sorry.
I
You
have
said-
no
God,
barbecue
don't put him
secrets.
out.
Barbecue is like one of those things where you just steal from everybody.
I
I've
heard-
watched so many barbecue shows, and they're a little bit.
Yeah, see, you can learn a lot from stuff like that. I don't barbecue as much as you, and I definitely don't do like
I love
smoked stuff like
barbecue.
you do. I love this, like
Yeah.
the pork and stuff like that. One night I just don't.
It's like, for one example,
I'm not gonna say I don't have the time or the energy. I don't know. I would rather go to your house and eat yours
Well, I like
than
to
me
cook.
do it. You know,
I like to cook.
and I don't have a Traeger grill.
I don't have a Traeger either.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. You have one of the ones like that,
I do have
and
a
it
pellet
works
smoker.
clearly just as well.
But barbecue is like one of those things, you hear somebody say, "Oh my God, you can never do," like, for example, cutting the silver skin off ribs. Have you ever heard of people
The
talking
back
about
skin
that?
underneath.
That back skin
impossible.
on the bottom of the ribs.
Impossible.
Okay, so
They do it on YouTube channels like this.
You need a sharp knife. And
A
you,
miracle.
You just slice that thing and a shun. I use a shun. Shout
And
out,
it's that
shout
easy
out
for you?
shun.
Is it really that easy for you? Or does it break off and then you got to restart it?
Sometimes it breaks off and you got to restart it. But I mean, listen, hey, something.
You do half of it and you're like, fuck this. I'm just doing it like I've always done it. And
Well, no, if you do it, you got to do it. If you don't do it, then don't do it. But if you commit to it, you got to.
So is that your barbecue secret? The biggest one to
what
take
I
the
was
back
getting
skin
at,
off the ribs?
No. What I was getting at is there's people that tell you have to cut the silver skin off. There's nothing. You have to absolutely 100% do it, and you do it, and the ribs turn out great. And then there's some people that say, fuck it, don't waste your time. Yeah, it's still just as fine. And you do that too. I've tried them both. I've tried them both ways.
They're both great.
Ribs turn out good, both ways. Some people say, pull the meat off the last hour and wrap it, and then finish it in the oven when it's wrapped up in aluminum foil. Oh, wrap it in peach butcher paper. Oh, do this, do that, do that. The fucking barbecue's good. I mean, unless you're serving it to fucking Gordon Ramsay, the barbecue's good. There's so many different ways to barbecue, and it all turns out good. That's how I like barbecuing. There's so many different ways.
The way that you like to do it that day.
That day.
And the way that it turns out.
Some recipes, you
like-
really do got to follow
like
to a
do
T.
it the way that it turns out.
I do it. Just go with the flow.
I like that too.
Some-
Even when
but
I'm doing marinades,
some
and sauces and
recipes
stuff,
you
I just
really
kinda-
do.
I don't do measurements or anything. I just start flinging shit.
I can never cook the same thing twice.
Me neither.
Never.
That's a good cook, though. They say.
I cannot cook the same thing twice because I always.
That's
do
a good
something.
cook once. They say.
One
I don't know.
time. Who the fuck is they?
It's great. Well, you better enjoy it because this will never fucking happen again. I don't
Who's
know.
they? They suck.
The eaters,
They
I
are
don't know.
always saying
Yeah.
something.
All right. Well, you used to also have an afro too, didn't you? We won't get into that.
Jew fro.
Oh, you got.
sorry.
Oh.
Hey, sorry.
Hey, racist. But we support that on this
Can
channel.
you say that? You can't. Say
I'm
that
not
anymore.
racist. I have a Colombian wife, just like Trump. He's got like Slovakian wife or some shit.
Is she Slovakian? Is Jesse really Colombian?
Croatian. She's Croatian.
I'm
What
first
is
generation.
what is
dude.
Ivanka? Croatian?
I don't know.
Slovakian?
Russian?
Vodka?
maybe?
Did you say what is vodka?
Ivanka.
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 Trump.
Ivanka Trump. I don't know.
What is vodka Trump? I think she's Croatian or
Croatian?
Slovakian.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Is Slovakian a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. This is very mad. Probably.
Have we gone over?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's almost midnight. We usually go an hour, and we're almost done with the second hour.
He already said we could do a 2-hour podcast.
I'm good with it.
We blame Logan now.
Love it. Yeah.
We blame
I love
everybody
it.
but me.
She's
I just
Czech.
said
Hi, everybody.
I'm such a talker.
She's from the Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. Okay.
The Shack.
Czech.
All right, everybody. Love you all. Thanks, Logan, for coming on.
Yep.
Thank you all for watching. Check it out on YouTube if you missed this, or back on Facebook again. We'll see you next week or next weekend.
Yeah.
That is it. Thank you all. Peace out.